Hey everybody, we have a lot to talk about. Actually, we have a lot of things to discuss today. We'll get into it. I have been keeping things from you for a long time, so anyway, we'll get into it. Oh my god, I can't believe that this is actually out there now. But I don't even know where to start. So there was a Behind the Sims episode today. They announced a bunch of stuff about the 25th anniversary. That doesn't come out until February. They also announced 3 new kits that come out on Thursday, and one of them is mine. I did make a kit with The Sims. I know. So we'll talk about it. We'll talk about the process a little bit and stuff. I'll probably talk about it more on Thursday when it's actually out and I can say more, but we'll get into it. I was also in the Behind the Sims episode they posted today. I went to a studio and filmed it with them, which was really scary. So that was a fun thing to get to do as well, because I have never done that kind of thing before. I've never been to like a real studio to like record something like that. So that was really intimidating to me, but I did it. And it wasn't even that embarrassing. I didn't even mess up. It was fine. The kits should come out on Thursday. They usually come out at 1 o'clock Eastern time, which is about 3 hours ago, but obviously on Thursday, if that helps you time zone wise. It's currently 4 o'clock Eastern time. So yeah, the Behind the Sims episode was kind of weird, wasn't it? I thought it was gonna be at least twice as long. Yeah, I felt like it ended really abruptly. The whole thing felt really rushed to me, the Behind the Sims episode. I know I just said I was in it, but I only was like there for and saw the part that I was in. Like I didn't see them film any of the rest of it, so I don't know, I don't know. But yeah, it was very interesting to see that it was so short. I don't know. I feel like they're normally a little bit longer, aren't they? Yeah, and the house renovations, I was shocked by that. They, today, in the update, released, they changed all of the base game townie houses. So there's like a new land grab house, there's a new pancakes house. I made a video about it, but I'm gonna post it tomorrow because I've already posted a half an hour long video today about the Behind the Sims stuff. There's just too much going on right now, but yeah, they changed all of the townie houses. So there's like, so much has happened. Yeah, in all of the new saves. And, I have my game open. I'll open my game now. They changed the main menu. I saw, so I'll show you the townie houses real quick. But like, I think they've changed them in past saves too. Just not ones that you have changed them yourself. So like in my Bell family, the like Nightmare Legacy Challenge save, the houses have been replaced. So like there's still the new pancake house in the Bell family save, even though I've been playing in that save for ages. But in my Not So Berry save, it's not replaced because I had placed something off the gallery already. Please prepare yourself for this, by the way. This is the new menu. Whoa, jump scare. I know. When I first saw it, I was like, that is the worst thing I've ever seen. Now that I've been staring at it for a few hours, I hate it less. Huge jump scare though. Huge jump scare. There are some parts of it that I like better. For example, I think that this scenario pop-up looks so much better than how it looked on the old menu. This is a massive improvement from the menu before. I like how it pops up like that. I also kind of think the store page looks better than on the old menu. I hate that they have swapped the sides that the like menu stuff is on. Like the resume game being on the left instead of the right is really throwing me off. And they mentioned in the like blog post, they were saying how the goal here is to have your Sims be the like forefront of the menu. This is just like a random guy. Maybe I should load into the Not So Berry save so we can see it. And I'll like come back out. But the goal is to have your Sims there instead of like all the random busyness on the main menu, which I do respect. Like I think that makes sense. And I like the concept. It's just very jarring to see the new menu. Change is very difficult to become accustomed to. So, wait, I'll show you. I think that there should be not so berry Sims here and it'll look nicer. Because it's more than just the one random guy. I also think that the darker background is nicer too. It's not as bright and like jarring with it being all white like the old one was. Yeah, so it'll be like that when you open your game. It'll have like your Sims and everything on there. And I like this. I think that makes sense. I respect the decision. It's just really, it's gonna take some getting used to. But anyway, I don't know. It's just weird, right? Change is weird. Dan told me, and Dan obviously is an outsider, so his opinion's not that valid. He doesn't actually play Sims, but he is really involved in the Sims community. But he's not really a Simmer. And Dan said that he thinks this is the best menu they've ever done. I don't know. You would hope that it would be the best one they've done because it's the new one, so it should be the best one. I'm just not there yet emotionally. I'm not, maybe I'll feel that way in a few weeks. I'm not there yet. You know? And the new logo, they've been hinting at this new logo for a bit. It's like how the kits have like, the new kits have this. And the old kits look like that. I thought at first that it was just because of the creator kits, but I think all the kits are gonna look like that from now on. So, I don't know. I think that means my kit's gonna look like that. I haven't actually seen like a finished cover image. I know the color scheme and I know like, oh my God, wait. I think I have seen a finished cover image, but I didn't register that it was the cover because it was before these came out, so I didn't know. And so I thought it wasn't done, but I think it was. Wait. We'll see. We'll see on Thursday when it comes out. We'll find out together. We'll learn together. Okay, bear in mind, I've been working on this since last February, okay? It's been a long process. Things were very different last February. Very different. So, let me show you a couple things then. Let's pull this up so that we can talk about it. This article, I'll link this for you. If you don't want to watch the whole Behind the Sims episode, this article is basically just a transcript of what they said out loud. Not even basically, it is like a transcript of what they said out loud. So this will be nice for you if you don't want to watch the whole thing because you can just like scroll through it. They did post this like little roadmap type thing about what they're going to be doing for the 25th anniversary. Obviously the kits come out this week on Thursday. They said 3 iconic kits, which is really nice of them to say because there's 3 kits coming out this week. The lilsimsie kit, the Bella Goth kit, and the Don Lothario kit. Me? With them? I don't know, kind of nice of them to say. But there are going to be 3 kits though, which is very interesting. They haven't had 3 kits come out all in one day since the first kits came out years ago. And these kits are different. Like obviously my kit is a build kit. The other 2 kits are combo, build by, and Cass. And I don't really know what that means yet. Like we haven't really seen it, but they're combination build and Cass. That kind of scares me because I don't, like it already feels like kits are so little that trying to do a half and half thing feels a little bit weird, but maybe it'll, once we've seen it, we'll feel differently. I don't know, we haven't seen. But yeah, when they had me, so in the live stream, I don't even know where to start with this, but I guess it's a video, not a live stream. But in the Behind the Sims episode, I was there filming on the last day, just like a 30-second announcement of my kit, and then they had me announce these 2 other kits. And so in the script, they were like, okay, so you're gonna say that there's 3 kits coming out. One of them is yours, the other 2 are like build, buy, and cast combos. In my head, I was like, you're gonna make me say that? Why are you putting that on me? Why do I have to say it? People are gonna get mad about that. Why do I have to say it? Why me? Leave me out of this. And they didn't tell me what they were either. When I was filming that, they told me afterward that day, because I was like, well, what are they? And they said, I don't know if I can tell you that. And I was like, you're making me say it out loud. What do you mean you can't tell me that? I'm saying it. I'm the one announcing it. What do you mean? So they did tell me afterward. But like, I was literally there saying it. Obviously I know what my kit was, but the other two, they didn't tell me until afterward. But yeah, that was kind of funny. We filmed it, so the filming of this was really weird because we were supposed to film it in the beginning of October, and they had scheduled 2 days to film. They filmed like all of it on one day, and then the second day they had a handful of us simmers come in to film like the end, because at the end of it they had like maybe I can show you. At the end of it they had like a cake, and we came in. She was like, simmers, bring out the cake. And then we rolled in it was literally a hamburger cake, like a giant hamburger cake. And so we filmed this part on the second day, and they had filmed the rest of it on the first day. So I don't know, I didn't know what they had done on the first day. But they filmed that in October. And then 2 days later, Hurricane Milton hit. And so they had to cancel the second filming day because the hurricane hadn't hit yet that day. I think the hurricane came on like Wednesday, and it was Tuesday that we were supposed to film. And they were like, it's too close. Like, people need to be at home. Like, you need to be able to prepare for the storm and stuff. So they canceled the filming day and then rescheduled it for like a month later in November. So it was kind of a weird filming process because it was interrupted by the storm and stuff. I'm glad you all like my sweater. I had a really hard time deciding what to wear to this because it had a blue screen. And so, because they can't use a green screen, because obviously the Sims, everything's green. So everybody's wearing like green Sims merch. So they had a blue screen. So they were like, you can't wear any blue. You can't wear jeans. You can't wear any blue. And I was like, oh my God, everything I wanted to wear had some blue in it. It was no blue and no small patterns. And I was like, okay, all the things I can think of to put on are either have blue or have small patterns. So that threw me for a loop. I was like, what am I gonna wear? I had to buy purple pants, but I kind of like them. I got them on ThredUp and they do have a hole in them, but you can't tell. I realized that after they came. I was like, there's a hole in them. So that's great. But it's okay. It's okay. I was like, there's no way this is happening to me right now. I only have these pants to wear and they have a hole in them. But I can show you a couple pictures of the room. And also, wait, what the heck? They didn't all, I tried to send them on Discord to Dan and they didn't all send. Let me try and send these again. Because this is how I get them onto my PC so I can show you. Wait, Discord. Okay, here we go. I'm trying again with 2 more of them. I can show you an up close of the cake. Is Dan here? I don't know. Anyway, oh look, here's me. And that's the blue screen. So that's what it looked like in the studio. They had, the entire room was painted blue. It was wild. Oh, he resubbed. Hi, Dan. Anyway, so they had us wheel this in. And we probably filmed this like 15 times. Like, we spent so much time filming the wheeling in because we did it from a few different angles so they could cut between them and all this stuff. And we were so stressed wheeling in this cake because the thing is heavy. Like, you can see how big it is. This is a very heavy cake. And it's a real cake, yeah. And we did cut the cake afterward. Like, we ate the cake afterward. But it was massive. And they only had the one, obviously. So as we're wheeling it in, I was like, you want me to touch the cart to wheel it in? Me? I don't want it to fall off. Like, why is this my job? So anyway, we filmed it a bunch of times. They had this amazing cake. But the drama is, I told you how they had to film this on 2 separate days because of the hurricane. They had the cake ready in October. The filming got canceled. They had to pay the baker to make the cake again for the refilming in November. Which really stinks, because that's probably, I don't know how much it cost, but that looks like a very expensive cake, doesn't it? And I don't know what happened to the first cake. But anyway, so this was in November when we filmed this. And here's a picture of all of us who were filming it. Oh, this is a bad one of Mercy. I'm sorry. I didn't realize I sent that one. I should have picked a better one. Oh, I'm a monster. I'm a monster. I have ones where everyone's looking. Oh, hold on. I'm so sorry. Yeah, this one's better. Wait. Sorry. I was looking at it small on my phone. I didn't know. Wait. I'm getting it. I'm fixing it. Hold on. Don't look. There we go. That one's better. Everybody's looking. Anyway, so that was us with the cake and everything, but it was a very interesting day. They had a teleprompter to read the lines. I'd never used a teleprompter before, and I was kind of nervous about it, but it was really easy. So that was good. But yeah, anyway, very interesting experience being there to announce the kit in person. And then I was really nervous about everybody seeing it in the official stream or official video or whatever. I was like so shy about it. But it was okay, and it wasn't embarrassing at all. It was fine. Yeah, they filmed it in Florida. I think they maybe have filmed them in Florida before. I forgot about this, but they have EA offices in Orlando. I mean, I knew that they did, but I just didn't really, I don't know if any of the Sims team works in Orlando. I honestly have no idea, but they do have an EA in Orlando. I don't know what they do with that EA, but there is an EA in Orlando. So it's possible that they filmed other ones in Orlando, because I was kind of surprised about that, but they filmed the entire thing in Orlando. So I didn't have to travel. All of us live in Florida. These are all Florida Simmers. So, yeah, I think they do play testing at the EA offices here, but I'm not really sure. But makes you want to eat a burger. The cake was really interesting. It was a chocolate cake, and I think that it was like chocolate and mint for part of it, and then maybe there was vanilla cake in there too, because it's really big, so I think it was kind of half and half, but yeah, it was kind of cool, so. Would I ever want to work for EA? I don't think so. Sorry. Gluon, Sasha, and James were up in arms when I wasn't in the countdown at the start. Were they really? I saw a screenshot of Gluon, Sasha, and James reacting to the end of the stream, where it just like ended really abruptly. I wonder if I could find it. Because I'm pretty sure Gluon had everybody on stream, like all 3 of their face cams. Yeah, here. When it just stopped. See, if I wasn't in the end, I would have had the same reaction, I think. But because I was so relieved that I was off screen, I didn't feel this way. Like, I was so glad that I wasn't there anymore that I was like, thank God. So I didn't feel like surprised. I was just happy it was over. I was really surprised that it was only 7 minutes long though. I couldn't believe that it was so short. But yeah, people thought that they had forgotten stuff because it ended so abruptly. And I didn't think that it had ended that abruptly because I knew how it ended. And like, I knew that we were gonna light the candles and then oh, also that's a fun thing. So we filmed this like a million times, like all the takes, but we only had 1 take for lighting the candles, obviously. We only had the 1 cake and the 1 set of candles. So these 2 poor people had to be the ones with the lighters. And we only had the 1 take, so you better hope that it goes okay. And then watch this. When she tried to blow them out, only one of them went away. But I think it was funny that that happened. You know, like I think that was good that it was like cute and one of them didn't work, and like I think that worked out. But we were all like, oh boy, hope it works, because we only have the 1 take. And then they showed this and then it just goes away. Wait, watch. So, I don't know. The Goth House update does have grapes. We can get into it. Let me see if I can show you. Hold on. Where are all of my... I have like a million tabs open. The question is, where are they? You're in that tab. Oh, it's here. Sorry, I had it open already. I was just full screen in the video, so I didn't know. I want to show you the kit. They also teased an update that's coming out in February for the 25th anniversary. So they showed a lot of things. There's a new kitchen set coming next month, a lot of new cast stuff. We can get into that. There's a new like rewards event coming. We'll get into that too. They're bringing My Sims, the Cozy Bundle, to PC. So it's not just Switch, it's gonna be on PC. Very excited about that. On March 18th, it's coming to PC. There's the new menu. Here's the new houses. They rebuilt all of the base game townie houses. Like, this is in your game right now instead of that. Wild. This is what I want to talk about. I know her. That's my sim self. So there's 3 new kits coming out on Thursday. I'm not really going to talk about these 2 because I got no clue. Okay, I got no clue. I know about this one. And you might know about it too because it did leak. Guys, I'm sorry, not to scold you. All week, are you going to talk about the kit? Are you going to talk about the kit? No, I can't talk about the kit. Come on. You're putting me in a really tough position, you know. You guys. Of course I can't talk about it. All week, non-stop. Come on. Obviously, I can't talk about it. And it was like so much. We have blocked the word leak in the chat so that because normally I don't really care about kit leaks. Obviously, I can't talk about it. Normally, to me, a kit leak is a kit leak. It doesn't really matter. But in this one, specifically in our community, it's like the people here have a sort of vested interest in this, and I don't think that they want it to get leaked to them. You know, like with any other kit, it's maybe not as big of a deal, but with this one in particular in my space, it's like you all maybe care about this more than the average person. So I didn't want you to have to see it that way. Like I didn't want that to be the way that you learned about it. So we had like hidden the words so that they wouldn't come through. But all I could see all day for the past few days is just highlighted in red about the kit leak in my chat. But yeah, obviously I couldn't talk about it. Now I can talk about it. But this is my kit. It's called the Comfy Gamer Kit, which is, I think, very cute. I like the name Comfy for it. We talked about Cozy, but every kit's called Cozy. When I first pitched that name, there were no Cozy kits. And then all of a sudden, they were all called Cozy kits. But Comfy, I think, is good. I think Comfy is a nice name for it. This is kind of a cropped in screenshot. I'm only going to talk about what's in the screenshot because the kit comes out and I don't want to show you anything before it's out. But thank you for not naming it Cozy so I can beat the Cozy Gamer allegations. You're welcome, Momo. So there's a new computer in it. We've got some fun things like headphone clutter. There's an open book, like face down on the desk. And you might notice, hi Snappy, do you want to see? Come here. This is actually really big. Do you recognize that guy from My Sims? You might recognize a lot of things when you see the kit. I don't know, just an idea. But I'm obsessed with that book, obsessed with the book. You can see there's like a little planter up here too with also kind of like some cute characters. Hi, Snap. Oh my God, she made it up. I have my blanket on. How did you do that? She jumped on. There's like this much chair visible, not underneath the blanket. She doesn't jump on the blanket because she's scared of it. So she jumped into this much chair. I'm sorry, I could have picked you up. You didn't ask. I'm sorry. Okay, well anyway, we've got this really cool pegboard as well. The concept there was that I liked the idea of being able to like move around shelves and kind of customize like the back behind your desk for storage. And so we've got this cool pegboard with different shelves and different like storage solutions, I guess, for things. This is obviously like a desk organizer. If you zoom in really closely on the calendar, you're gonna see some more little like Sims icons. In the back, there's a hanging plant, but you see how it has a cow plant in it? There's a hanging cow plant. And this is on the wall instead of on the ceiling. So you can put it at kind of any height, but it's still hanging, which is nice. You can kind of see the gap there. I want to talk about the computer for a second because the computer is what I was like most excited about. The computer is dual monitor. It's got a microphone, obviously like sat on the desk. The keyboard lights up and there's a desk mat. Cause I have a desk mat like that in real life. And I love having a desk mat like that. It's basically just like a giant mouse pad. We don't have anything like that in The Sims. And so I really wanted to have a desk mat in the kit. It's attached to the computer, but it's really nice. And yeah, the keyboard lights up, but so does this. The headphones light up. I have another picture, wait, because they posted this too. So you can see you can kind of see the light up a little bit better on this, on the controller. But the controller lights up too. This is what I can move my face cam out of the way so you can see the computer a little bit better. That's what the computer looks like from the front. So it's got kind of like a cute, like shelf almost. There's like speakers on it. And this is what I have in real life. I literally have this desk. I swear to you, I think everybody has this desk. The IKEA drawers with the like wood desktop. I think every Sims YouTuber has this desk. Everybody has this desk. So we made this desk too, which is kind of fun. I feel like it's really nice. It's very nice and very simple. Like I think it'll match a lot of things. It'll be nice to have. The whole goal with this was to make something that looks like a lot of our rooms, you know? Because when you think about like gamer stuff, when you think about like a gamer setup, it's like all black, red LEDs, like gamer. I wanted like this kind of gamer, you know? This is the vibe that I was going for. And I think it turned out really nicely. I think it kind of fits with what a lot of Sims players have. And also, it's very much like a love letter to Simmers. You'll see when the stuff comes out. I think that people are gonna like it. I can't talk about what's in it yet, but I think you're gonna like it. So I hope that people like it at least. I think it's pretty. What's the kit called? It's called the Comfy Gamer Kit. Comfy Gamer Kit. I really love this. The little controller is so fun to me. Like, so fun to me. I've been wanting that for so long. I even have complained about it on stream recently. I saw, when something might have leaked, I saw people talking about, they were like, she was literally just saying a month ago that she wanted a loose controller as clutter. And I thought, I did say that on stream, didn't I? I did. But I wanted it still. I got to name the kit. It was kind of a collaborative thing, Davis, because obviously, like, I didn't make these items. This was before they had the CC creator kits and stuff too. Although I guess maybe they were working on CC creator kits this whole time as well, and I didn't know. But it was a collaborative kit. I don't make items either. I'm not a custom content creator. So I kind of like pitched ideas to them, and then they were able to pick one, and then I made like a serious mood board and like a list of things I thought would be good for it. And then they, knowing like the scale of the kit and like the scope of the work, they were able to like narrow down a list of things to make and then made concept art. I would like approve the concept art. We talked about like all the swatches. I made like a color palette basically, and then they used it to make all of the things. And then I was able to make the name for the kit. We kind of pitched ideas back and forth to each other and decided on one. I made my sim self that's in the screenshots. I made the styled room without having access to the pack because I still don't have access to it. I never had access to it. I've only seen it like over Zoom. They've like screen shared to me and stuff. But I made the styled room in the base game knowing like, okay, the desk will go here and such will go there. And then they were able to make it with the real items to replace what I did. Yeah, the kits are kind of weird, but they don't have the like tech to give early access to them, so it's not their fault. And there's literally no reason to make a full CFE access for a kit, like how they do for the expansion packs. Absurd. And like the kits wouldn't even work until today. So I had the concept, Jay. I pitched them like a series of concepts, and then they picked the one that they liked best. So no, I didn't film promo in my office for the kit last month. No, Zuki. I filmed something else in my house last month. It wasn't for the kit. That is funny though. Yeah, I've never filmed anything, and then I filmed 2 things in the past like 2 months. I filmed this, and then I filmed like a thing in my office, but that's not out yet. Yeah, I was paid for the kit. I was paid like a flat fee for the kit. That is like comparable to the like my rate for a sponsored video, basically. It wasn't paid to do a sponsored video. I was paid to do the kit, but it was similar to my rate for a sponsored video. So, No, I'm not. I was told that I'm not allowed to talk about the other concepts that I made up for the kits because it could result in disappointment, which is fair. Like, people might think like, oh, I like that one better. They should have done that one. And I can see how people would think that. But yeah, no, I pitched him a lot of ideas though. Trust and believe. I was on our side. I had a lot of plans. You know what? I actually, one of the ones that, this is like a throwaway one that I had pitched. I wanted an artist kit. I wish I could have told you this sooner. When the artist kit came out, I was like, there's no way. Cause I literally, like that's one of the, I think they would have made it before. Like they were working on it before I even said it. But like, that's one of the things I said. And meanwhile, they're working on it the entire time. Who knew? And I was like begging and pleading to them this entire time, begging and pleading for My Sims references in this kit. Like you can see this My Sims guy over here. I was like, please, we need to have My Sims references. The whole time, they were working on the Cozy Bundle and they didn't tell me. For a year, I was like, please, I want My Sims so bad. And they were working on it and they didn't tell me. So then when the My Sims Cozy Bundle got announced, I was like, what? After I've been like begging and pleading about this. I was so excited. And oh, you guys, I wish I could have told you then. I wish I could have told you then. Because that announcement, like, it shocked me even more. Just because of that. Like, they're sneaky like foxes. Yeah, like Denise. I know. Without context, that makes no sense. But anyway, I'm very excited for you all to see this on Thursday. On Thursday, we're gonna play with the kit. Obviously, we'll test them all out together and stuff. And then on Friday, a couple of the devs that helped to make the kit are gonna join the stream for like half an hour, and we'll get to talk to them about some of the process, which I think is kind of cool. So we'll get to do that on Friday for a little bit as well. I love getting to hear about stuff like that. Like, I just think it's so interesting to learn about some of the behind the scenes process. But they're gonna come onto our stream on Friday for a little bit too. So, isn't that cool? But anyway, so that's me. That's my kids. And they let me use my sim self. I could make my own sim self and I sent myself into them. And then they used it for the promo, which is kind of cool. I just used the sim self that I've always had, but I had to make her base game for it, obviously, which makes sense. So, Friday night plans secured. Yeah. You didn't use Stanley? No, I guess I could have. But I think it makes more sense to be me. I think it makes more sense. Is that why I wore yellow? It's actually not. I kind of didn't think about it, to be honest. I remembered that I had given myself that shirt, but I didn't think about it until after I saw the screenshot again, and I was like, oh. Because I haven't seen this screenshot in a few weeks. So I kind of forgot that I had done that, but I remember now. So it is kind of a funny coincidence, but anyway, excited for the clutter. I know, me too. Yeah, you can see the ring in there. Can we talk about that next? You guys, I am like maybe the dumbest person alive because my wedding is the weekend after all of this. My entire family is flying into Florida on February 6th. And I can't even be like, haha, The Sims always does this to me, because I did this to me. They booked this first. They scheduled this in 25 years ago. Like, this is my own fault. I pranked myself with this one. Like, the timing is just unbelievable. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'm trying to like look on the bright side and think like, hey, listen, and maybe I can't make a video on this one. I'm gonna try. I'm literally, if this is them, I think when it says Motherload season, I think that means that they're gonna post like the season graphic with like the teasers of the next few months. I'm gonna try to ask them to send that to me early. I already did ask them, they haven't responded yet. But I'm gonna try, and I know that there's no precedent for that because they have never done it before. Like, why would they do that? Do I deserve special treatment? Probably not. But I was like, hey, my wedding's that weekend. I would love to still make a video on it, please. But I was like, even like 1 or 2 days early, I could still film it and then I could post it that day. Like, worst case, they say no. But yeah, I'm thinking that, because I'm going to take like, maybe, I was planning on taking over a week off. I was going to take off from the 5th until like the 12th or 13th. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. But it might be a good thing, because when you think about it, like, this does give me a great deal of content to make content on when pre-recording for the wedding. It just means that also I have a very short amount of time to do it. But if I could like bulk record on that 4th, the night of the 4th, it might be fine. You know, like it might be okay. So it actually may end up working out better this way, but Dan's gonna have a lot to edit. And then I'm thinking that like maybe this will be my last stream before the wedding, on the birthday, which makes sense too. But anyway, yeah, I don't know what this nostalgia now thing means. Nostalgia now means nothing to me. I don't know what to make of that. I should put that on my schedule too, so I don't forget. I haven't written that down yet. That's a long time. It's 5 days. Nostalgia now? Question mark? Yeah, I don't know what that means. And they didn't really explain it. Like, well, they have a login event, but it says on the 4th, the event begins. So that makes me think the 4th is that big login event, this one, starting on the 4th. It's called Blast from the Past. But what's nostalgia now? Because I think that's different. They said throwbacks to 2000. Did they say that? Yeah, I don't know. They even are making fun of us. So start speculating, what could nostalgia now mean? Like they're mocking us. I know a lot of people think that it's going to be old Sims games being re-released. And there was an update for The Sims 3 yesterday, but I think the Sims 3 update yesterday was just to make it literally function on new computers. Like, I think that's just like a necessity. So I don't know. I'm really, I shy away from letting myself get too excited about Sims anniversary items, because I have been burned bad twice. like with the 10th anniversary, or sorry, the 20th anniversary and being the hot tub, and then the 10th anniversary of The Sims 4 being nothing. I'm like, hey besties, this is already a lot, so I don't want to get my hopes up too high for anything else, because I consistently feel sad about this. Hot tub, yay. Maybe. What if nostalgia now is a hot tub? What if it's 25 hot tubs? A hot tub a day. Stop. Could you imagine? But the heart hot tub, genuinely, the heart hot tub would be a good update. Oh, Christine said, I feel like it's probably a sale or something equally unexciting. What if it's like a sale on the Sims 3 packs? Because nostalgia now is just a few days. Oh. There's no way nostalgia now is a sale. You don't think so, Dika? Well, they can't do a sale on Sims 2 packs because it's impossible to buy the Sims 2. You also can't buy the Sims 1. So that's why a lot of people are like, what if it's a remaster and they re-release the Sims 1 and the Sims 2? Which, if they did that, would be thrilling. But we've been saying that for a long time. So I don't want to get my hopes up too high. I did think that about My Sims, though. I was like, they're never going to do that with My Sims. And then they did. So maybe it's their era of remastering and re-releasing old games. I don't know. And that would be nostalgia now. But why is it a date range? Why is my face cam down here? Why is it like dates and I don't know. I don't know. 4 Sims games, 4 days. Oh. What day is the 31st? The 31st is a Friday. It's Monday to Friday. So it's... Yeah, I don't know. It's 5 days. Yeah, chat said 4 days. That's why I said that, but it's 5. And I don't know if it's items from old Sims games, because we kind of have... That's what this is. The Blast from the Past event starts on the 4th. They said that on the teaser. I'm almost trying to not look too closely at this because I don't want to get too spoiled, but did you see the phones? And the alarm clock? And this buffet table looking thing? An aspiration? I don't know what this music icon means, but what if it's a competition in the official Discord? Do you think so? Nostalgia now could be like a competition in the Discord? You think it's a trait? But don't they usually put the traits in like a shape? Like, I tried to go here. I couldn't find the new game button. The traits are usually in a shape like this. So that makes me think that it's a music station. But frankly, I could not care less about that. I'm not interested in a song, but maybe some people care about that. I don't know. Well, we have a retro station. There already is old Sims music in the game, but I don't know. I'm interested in these floorings too, because we haven't gotten flooring in a while. So that seems like a fun addition as well. This is a dance floor, I think. Doesn't this one look kind of like the My Sims dance floor? But maybe it's from another Sims game and I just never played the Sims one, so I wouldn't know. But I think it's like a Sims 1, Sims 2 nightlife dance floor. Oh, there you go. That's fun. I guess they all looked like that back then, including My Sims. Yeah, it's cool to have these items coming back from old Sims games. This dress looks like my favorite Sims 3 dress. It might have been in other Sims games too. I just know the Sims 3 most. So Loki, this is from a different event. Nostalgia Now and this event are two different things. Nostalgia Now is in January. This Sims 4 event begins on February 4th. Also Sims 2 is Dina's dress. Yeah, isn't that nice? Looks like a vintage Bella dress. It looks like a vintage everybody dress, apparently. It's so small, it's hard to tell, too, what it's gonna look like up close. I am trying to not look that closely at these, because I still want to be a little bit surprised, but I've been staring at it so much today that, like, I think the surprising thing is all out. Oh! Wait, there's a bigger picture of my kit in the Sims menu. I haven't seen it. Hold on. We may have to go back. The kitchen is from the update that's gonna come out on the 4th. Oh, it is right there! Oh my god, we can look at this big. Hold on. Another screenshot. All right, this potato quality because it's zoomed in from so small, but that's fine. We can talk about all these things now. Okay. You can see more of the room. So you can see, I mean, it looks like a potato made this, but we can see a few things, like some interesting stacks of things, a camera. I don't know if you have recognized this poster from anywhere. Perhaps you're a fan of The Sims Medieval and you recognize the poster. I told you guys, this one is for the Simmers. Isn't that so cool? I think that you're gonna like a lot of those things. Let me move my face out of the way. Hey, do you see that thing? Next to the computer? It's a PC tower. There's like headphone clutter. You can see the shelves a little bit better here too. There's an LED sign. These are like little poof items. So there's obviously a new chair as well. Little corner or something that you can see on the floor. Is that your shelf? Who, those? There? Yeah, I'm really excited. The shelf from literally behind you. Hey, everybody's got these. Every person on the planet owns these. Now so does your sim. We all have the same desk and the same shelves. No, this is a base game curtain that they've got there. That's a base game like pillow and plant too. But I own those shelves. Yeah. Yeah. I'm glad that you all like it. This is so fun for me to see. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. No, the wallpaper is base game too. The wallpaper and the floor are base game. When you look at it here, it's almost a little bit easier to see these things in here because it's like, obviously it's small, but they aren't as blurry. But I'm so excited. I'm so excited about this. It's, oh, there's still the word cozy there. Your cozy gaming room. The comfy gamer kit arrived. They love that word cozy, don't they? Don't forget to use code lilsimsie at checkout. You know, I always tell people to use like the creator's code who collabed on the kit. I'm like, don't use mine, use theirs. But now I have to be kind of cringe and be like, you can use mine. It makes me feel weird to say. But anyway, you can use code lilsimsie at checkout. This is just so cool. I can't believe it's actually happening. I'm so glad that you can see the Sims Medieval poster in this picture. I'm so thrilled. The Sims references were the most important aspect to me of this kit. Like, I was so excited for you to see stuff like that. I want to bring the other picture back up because I love it so much too. But like, imagine there's other swatches on this book. You know? Yeah, I think it will pair well with Jesse's kit, yeah. Yeah, I think it would pair well with Jesse's kit. I think that like the vibes are not like exactly the same, but they're similar. And I think that the colors will probably work okay together too. Yeah, the neon signs in the kit, yeah. I have a neon sign over here on this wall. Hold on. It's not plugged in, or not turned on, I guess, because it makes me turn purple. But I have this neon sign in real life, and, well, you can't see that at all. What neon sign? Come on. Come. I might need to send it to Dan on Discord so that I can show you. Oh my god, you actually can't. You can cut. Well, hold on. I'll send it. Yeah, Twitch gifted me that. This was actually an engagement gift from Twitch. Isn't that wild? They were like, congrats on your engagement, and they sent me a neon sign that has my name and the Twitch logo. Well, that's the wall. Hold on. But I have that. And I think that neon signs are fun to have. No, Dan didn't get one. Just me. Just me. Yeah, that's a lizard. My dad got me that for Christmas like 2 years ago. It's on top of like a bookshelf. I have a bookshelf right here. So, yeah, poor Dan. Rip Dan, you would have loved lilsimsie neon sign. They should have gotten a second one that also says lilsimsie and then given it to Dan. This is so Florida of you. Yeah. I don't really know why my dad got me that, to be honest. My dad, so my sister has a bearded dragon. That is not a bearded dragon. but my sister has a bearded dragon, and my dad's like kind of scared of him a little bit. Nova's not scary. He's a very gentle, kind, very cute lizard. My dad's kind of scared of Nova. And I think that is what inspired him when he saw this lizard plushie. I think he was like, lizard. Kayla likes lizards. And then gave me a lizard stuffed animal for Christmas. But I like it. I keep it right there on my bookshelf, so. Weirdly, The Sims did not make a lizard plushie for the kit. Sorry if that's a spoiler. It wasn't on the list. So. He didn't get Shanna one? No, he didn't actually. At least I don't think he did. I guess she has a lizard though. I don't. So she has the real one and I have the plushie. Anyway, the kit isn't meant to be like a recreation of my office, but it does have a couple things that I have. Just because the vibes with the kit it was sort of meant to be like, not vibes of me, but like vibes of what we often have in our rooms. Like what kind of stuff does a simmer have on their desk? You know? And the answer is this desk. Like that was kind of the energy that we were going for. And obviously like showing them pictures of stuff that I actually own is easy for reference too. So, what if I have that desk because of you? Hey, they don't call me an influencer for nothing. Yeah, with a different top, yeah. I swear, everybody has this desk. Desk-fluencer, sure. We haven't looked at the townie houses yet. We can look at them. I know I was supposed to do the graveyard build. You guys, listen. I knew as soon as I didn't finish the graveyard build on Saturday, I was like, we're doomed. Because when they get word of what's happening, they're gonna be like, it's gonna be a yap day. Like, there's no shot we can get anything done. Like, it's gonna be a yap day. There's no way. If we have time, we can look at it. But I think that's all the things we want to talk about. They also, I guess I didn't talk about this in the stream yet, but they teased the next couple of creator kits that were made like by CC creators. They just say coming soon. They didn't have a date for them or anything. It just says coming soon. But there's a new build kit and a new cast kit. And then we also have the next two CC creators they're collabing with. You guys, I feel, not to like fangirl, but you know how there's like these creators that you've been following for years and years? Like, I don't even really use custom content anymore. But like, do you know how much CC I downloaded from Madeline off the Sims resource? Like years ago. Like, this person to me is like the pinnacle of custom content. Like, you know what I mean? So just to have like a real kit made by all of these people that are like so good at this. I mean, every single CC creator is so talented, but like it's just, I can't wait to have their stuff in the game, especially after how good the first two I felt like were. I really like the idea of these creator kits. So it's amazing. Yeah, and it says, launching later this month, followed up by 2 more creator kits to come out later this year. Later this month. What if that's but that won't be a part of nostalgia now. When do you think they come out? The 25th? Or did they say? Wait, no, it can't be the 25th. Wow, 5 kits in 1 month? But look, starting with 2 kits, launching later this month. And then obviously we also have these 3 coming out on Thursday. That's a lot. This, oh, 25th is February. That's different. February 25th just has an eye emoji. I assume that that's going to be a pack announcement. Like, not a kit, but like an actual pack announcement. What day is the 25th of February? Tuesday? Could be an update, I guess. But yeah, the eye emoji screams pack announcement. Like, it sounds like the season post will probably have like teasers of the packs that are coming for the next few months. And then the 25th, I think, will probably be like the announcement. You hope it's a game pack? Yeah, I would like to see a game pack too. But I don't know. We'll see. But I'm guessing it's like a little teaser thing. Guess we know that Simsie's wedding's the 25th. No, worse, Molly. My wedding is the weekend after the anniversary. Sooner. Worse. I was gonna take like that whole week off. Anyway, the 4th is a Tuesday. So it gives us time. It gives us time. I just can't believe it. I'm so stupid too, because I fully was like, they never do anything in February. I was like, I want it to be in the winter because it's Florida. And they never do anything in February, so it won't be a busy work month. Meanwhile, the 25th anniversary has been scheduled for 25 years. So, anyway, oh, more screenshots? Oh my God, more screenshots! Oh my God. These are of the other 2 kits, the creator kits. Oh. Oh my God, the bookshelf? Wait, let me zoom in. We'll do one at a time. Does that sofa look modular to you? Because of like how those are? Do you think that like there's an end piece and an end piece and then like a middle? Are those blinds new? Those are nice. These like wall art pieces. The bookshelf is like the immediate standout to me. And the rug. Oh, I love CC Creators. I love this. I'm so happy. Oh, you want to say Judging by Shadows not modular. Oh, interesting. Sorry if I got your hopes up. Dika knows about stuff like that too. This plant? That looks nice. Wow. And then this is the business chic cast kit. That's fun. This is so Nancy Landgrab. Like, it's so Nancy Landgrab in the best way. Oh, more pics! I'll come back to that one in a second. I know, I want to see the shoes, right? Like, why are the shoes cropped? The shoes are what we're here for. Okay, I also have this picture. I'm not on Twitter anymore, so I don't see these things. Oops. That's another angle of the room. Look at that. Some of this clutter is really cool. Like the bowl and this little like maybe bookshelf thing. It's like things are rested in it. A lamp. There's like a sculpture. Maybe like a face thing. That looks like a sculpture too, like a pot. I love this rug. I'm so excited. A swivel chair, like, I know, and this sideboard too. I'm really into the art. I feel like art feels like a place where CC creators really shine compared to like a lot of the stuff that we get in The Sims. I don't know how to explain it, but the stuff in my Shuno Sun's kit was really good too. And we don't have a lot of like simple, this is very simple. you know? That'll match with so many things. I'm so excited. I can't believe they're releasing 5 kits this month. I didn't really like register that until you all said it a second ago. We don't know what day those are coming out yet. I feel like it has to be towards the end of January though, because they said this month. So we get kits now in 2 days, and then again at the end of the month. No, the bookcase door is a different one. That's why this is so wild. So those are the 2 CC creator kits. And then these are the 3 that are coming out on Thursday. Why did I say Friday? These 3 come out on Thursday. My kit, a Bella Goth kit, and then a Don Lothario kit. Plus the Build CC kit and the Cast CC kit in a couple of weeks or whenever. We don't exactly know when. That's so much. I guess, I don't know, $25 for 25 years. You can't explain it, but you might not be mad. Yeah, I'm not thrilled with the excessive releasing of kits, but I do think that if there's gonna be a time where they release a lot of content, it being around a major anniversary does make sense. And I understand, like, I can see the vision of what they were talking about. They were probably like, oh my God, we should do these kits to celebrate like iconic townies for the anniversary, and like Don Lothario and Bella Goth couldn't be more classic, you know? So I love the vision of let's celebrate these 2 iconic townies for the anniversary. And then they were probably like, we should celebrate the community for the anniversary. And I think that's why they were like, we should do some collab kits for the anniversary, because what does the community want? You know, we want to like highlight creators for the anniversary. Like I can see how they came to this conclusion. It feels like a lot though. And there is a massive there's gonna be 2 updates, because we had an update today plus the update on the 4th that has all that free stuff. So they're doing a lot. They are doing a lot. But wow. Wow. Should we look at the houses then? Should we go into build mode and look at the houses? Oh, by the way, if you just got here, jump scare. So they rebuilt every base game townie house. This is just what the game looks like now. They rebuilt every single one of them. So not all of the empty houses, but all of the houses that have townies in them. So 4 in each world. There's 8 new houses in the game. When I first saw this, my first thought was, oh my God, finally, because some of them are so bad. And then I was like, ooh, they kind of stick out. Like, it looks like it wasn't built at the same time. But I prefer them be updated. They said that they wanted to change them because a lot of stuff has come out in the last 10 years that like they couldn't have used in the original base game houses. So things like pools didn't exist. Basements didn't exist. Think about how many items and swatches and like all kinds of things never existed. The original land grab house was meant to have a pool. Like they literally had a space for where a pool should go, and they never had a pool. Well now, because they've redone the land grabs house, the land grabs have a pool. So it is really nice. Like it's kind of one of those like about time sort of situations. They were able to use terrain tools. They have platforms, like so many different things, glass roofs that they never had back when the base game first launched. So we can go through and look. I'll look at the land grab one first. I am gonna post a video on these tomorrow, but I didn't post it today because I already had a 30-minute long video about the update thingy. So yeah, I would like them to go back and redo all the houses at this point, to be honest, but it seems like a lot to ask. Yeah, I looked at them. I filmed a video on it. Well, first of all, they changed it so their lot has the private dwelling trait now. So it deters all but the most determined visitors, which makes sense as well for the land grabs house. I think this is so good. This is like so much better. The lawn being striped like this, them having this ridiculous lawn in the desert because they're so rich, like it just makes sense. They've got this really cool entrance as well, where they have like a wall and all these fountains leading up to it. That's so cool. If we look at the back, they have a massive pool. Just an absolutely massive pool. I don't know who made the houses. I think EA, like people who work for EA made them. I don't know who did it though. They didn't say. But EA did it, I guess. Somebody who's a really good builder made this. But the pool is amazing. I'm so glad they finally have a pool. I mean, what a difference. And there's some really cool stuff with platforms too. Yeah, I agree. It's like reminiscent of the old house, but improved. I mean, and look at some of these things like this glass roof through the middle. That's awesome. All the way down to the first floor. It's just such, and it's brighter. It's such an improvement upon the original land grab house. This one, I can picture them living here. When I look at the other land grab house, it doesn't fit with like the vision I have in my head of Nancy Land Grab. This fits with my vision of Nancy Land Grab. This is what I always thought they should have had. So when you come into the house, we've got some cool platform stuff going on in here too, but this is kind of like a view of the living room. They did this. They have archways instead of doors in some of these, and I'm kind of into it because it makes it look like it's all one big open space, but it isn't. It doesn't close. It's just open archway. Down here they have like a bathroom by the front door over in this space. All the way this way, they've got the kitchen. Still absolutely massive. Lots of marble in the floor. It's really nice. They got the fancy fridge still. Coffee maker over there. Down this way, this is like a dining room / conference room, which I feel like is so on brand for these Sims. They have like the rolling chairs, all the clocks for like different time zones. But they have a bar in here, which is hilarious. There's a fireplace and a TV and stuff. It's so good. And then they have the office, the closed off office back here. The family scandals being discussed in here. I know, right? For some reason, the single chair in front of the desk really got me. Like, I'm just picturing somebody getting yelled at in this chair. I really, really like this. I think that is so cool, what they have done in here. I really think they could have done this better. They couldn't have done it better. It's so good. Then you go upstairs. There's not a third floor anymore. They only have the 2 floors. Which I think is fine. The 3rd floor before was ugly. But they have this really cool open area. That's where they have the ceiling open down to. There's like a seating area over here. They have a primary bedroom off this way. And I really liked this with like the fake vanity table, the bed being on a platform. They just did a lot of things that feel like such a nice use of all the base game stuff, even the curtain behind the bed. And then look at this. You walk through into a primary bedroom like closet, and then through the closet into the bathroom, which is so realistic. Makes perfect sense. And then over on this side, they have Malcolm's bedroom. They don't have like an extra room that they could have pretended used to belong to Johnny Zest or anything, but I don't really mind that too much. Johnny Zest got his own reno, which we'll get to. But yeah, this is what the Malcolm bedroom looks like now. He's got like a little kitchenette. I just had a thought. When I first saw this, I was like, it's weird that there's the picture is so high. I bet that they used to have a TV here and they put the picture up high so that it could be above the TV, and then they got rid of the TV. I think that was a last minute call to delete it because that spacing makes sense. And there would have been a TV there probably with the couch. I think they deleted it. There's a couple things that I noticed that were like mistakes in a couple of the builds, but we don't need to get, I'll show you. But I think that's what happened there. Interesting. Anyway, beautiful house. Like, amazing improvement for the land grabs. Like, could not be better what they have done here. No, they did not update the family tree. They didn't change that, just the builds. Just the builds. I don't think it's Simmer made, no, Abby. I think that they didn't, at least they never said a name of a Simmer that was involved. So I don't think that it's Simmer made. I think EA made it. Maybe Johnny's estimate is just a rumor. Well, disowned by the land grabs for quitting school. It's canon. It's been there. And so I guess him being not in the family tree means he was disowned. No, I wish that he was still related to them though. I think that's interesting lore, and a lot of people don't know that. So if he was in the family tree, they would know. This is what Johnny's new house looks like. I think this is so much better. I like how it takes up more space. I love his little yard. Like, how cute is that? And the stilted foundation, because we didn't have that back in the day. I just really, really like this. I think it's like way nicer looking. And then inside, it still looks like Johnny's house. Like, it's still the same colors. It's the same furniture. And when I say nicer looking, I mean like it's nicer looking because it looks more done, you know? And he's got like a fake little stage back here. And it's got these random things like the clown painting and like this gnome. So he can practice his jokes in there. Yeah, the gnome on the stage is just so funny. And then he's got his living room. He has like a little kitchen, which I think looks so nice and it's big. I love that it's just one chair because it's just him. Yeah, it's like a more intentional ugly. And it's not even ugly, but it feels like a very realistic home for him. Like this person who's maybe got like a bunch of thrifted furniture because he's like a struggling comedian. I just think that's so realistic for him. I think it looks way better. He's got his bed. He has a double bed now instead of a single bed. His computer, lots of posters on the wall. There's just like mess in the corners, you know? It really feels like him. And I like that about it. He's really growing up. It looks like a sitcom apartment. It kind of has like sitcom apartment vibes. Yeah, it's really nice. It also has trash out here, which is kind of fun. There's just trash by the trash can. Yeah, I was very excited about this one. Yeah, you play with him sometimes? Exactly. And I think a lot of people marry Johnny Zest. So, yeah, every table in the inside with the one chairs. I mean, this one's got two. Maybe he'll find somebody. I like this too with the alternating. Because look, this is, they have a terrain paint, but that's a floor and that's a floor. So they've like alternated terrain paint into the different flooring colors. There's a lot of details in here, which are the kind of details you would expect to see in an official build. And it just didn't have that back in the day. This is a massive improvement. Why so many gnomes though? He used to have a lot of gnomes. So they've kind of kept the vibes. It's really nice. Let's go to the rest. Yeah, they actually used all their tools. Yeah, this one, the Roomies household, they have also really heavily improved. In ways that are kind of interesting too. Like they used to have a dining room, they don't have a dining room anymore, but I think that makes sense. You can see it's very recognizable. Like it's the same shape really. They've just kind of improved it. This house also always looked like it was supposed to have a pool and it never did, but now it has a pool and it's got a curved pool, which never existed before. But when you come inside, here's kind of like a top-down view. It's basically just a big square with a courtyard in the middle. But look at this. It has like a dip down into a sunken living room. They've used a lot of platforms in here, and I feel like it looks really cool. They have a kitchen, lots of wacky colors in here, but they did before as well. And I like how they don't have a dining table, they just have the island, because I feel like that makes sense for these Sims. They probably wouldn't have a formal dining room, like, but sitting at the kitchen island makes sense. This is what the little open area looks like in there, very cute. This will be Jay Huntington III's room, and they have walk-in closets. There's a lot of walk-in closets in these houses. This is very similar to his old room though, I think. Look at the bathroom. with the platform. Kind of cool. I like the storage and the separate sinks also. That would be nice if you had roommates, because you could have like cabinetry to separate your stuff. But very interesting. In here we have Zoe Patel's room. She also has a walk-in closet. Similar stuff to her old room too, but slightly improved. Their bedrooms are still kind of, they still are giving towny bedrooms, which isn't a bad thing, but it's definitely still giving towny bedroom inside. I think this one belongs to Gavin because he's a writer, so he's got like his little writing desk and his book and stuff. I like how his furniture is like a very different vibe from the other ones. And then over here we've got Mitchell's room, and he's got his like microphone and stuff, his TV and everything. Some of the rugs are interesting. Yeah. And then when you come outside, they've got a huge bar and grill space. I like the landscaping they've done. Yeah, it just feels really nice out here. That's true, Dika. They didn't used to be able to watch TV from in bed, but now they can. So that's fun, because that came out in an update. I don't know. So many things. I don't know when it was, but not when the base game first came out, that's for sure. Honestly, I'm not super into the cabinet placement there. I would have had none, but you know. It's definitely better than it was, for sure. I really like this one. It kind of reminds me of the version that I did. Especially this room, but everyone does the same thing for this when you renovate them. But there's a lot of platforms. Yeah. In all of the builds, so many platforms. Let's go to the next one. Now we have the Caliente house. Yeah, they said that they put the old builds and the new builds in your library. Sort by... Yeah, Ophelia Villa Legacy version. And then they have the new version. Sorry, it's not old and new. It's legacy and current. But they do have the old ones in your thing. So you can access like the legacy version of the Spencer Kim Lewis house and stuff. No, it's not just Oasis Springs. It's Oasis Springs and Willow Creek has all of the towny houses in those worlds. So not every house, but the houses that Sims live in are in those two. Okay, well here's the Caliente's house. This one I also think is a massive improvement. Their house used to be so dark. Like it just felt really dreary in there, and they've really improved it. And it still has that same energy, but just nicer, you know? All of the OG builds were dark though, exactly. But look at their back. I really like the back of this one. There's something about this around the pool that I just think is amazing. I really like that with the pool. It kind of has like an infinity pool type of vibe almost with the foundation that they used, but I don't know, it just really works. They also put a lot of telescopes around. I noticed. Oh, I was gonna say, okay, move objects. No, it's quarter tile placement with F5. No move objects. No cheats in this for sure, I think. This is what the inside looks like though. I think the downstairs is amazing. So you walk in and you've got this like formal living room space. Very interesting stuff with the shelves to look like curtain rods. They've got a fancy dining room back here with a piano. I could use quarter tiles in mine, Spoon. Quarter tiles are okay. It was alt placement that wasn't okay when I did mine. This is what the kitchen looks like. The kitchen is so nice. I love the open shelving. Like this just feels like such an improvement. And then you can come down here to a bathroom, and there's also a staircase to go upstairs. They did not give a bedroom to Don Lothario in this house because I think he's supposed to sleep in Katrina's bed. But I found that kind of surprising given that he doesn't actually have a romantic relationship with any of them. But you know, he doesn't have a bedroom anymore. I guess he sleeps in all the beds. On the sofa, he sleeps on the sofa. He's crashing on the couch, maybe. I guess that's a funny thought. He's on the couch. But yeah, they have, what I thought was very cool about this was this little open section, because that feels so realistic to me. The layout of this looks like so many houses you see in Florida. And we see houses like this in Florida. So this just, that felt so real with it being right there above the front door. They also have what I assume is Katrina's room. She has a really nice balcony, her bedroom, and then she's got a fancy bathroom ensuite and a closet. And then we've got a couple other rooms for Nina and Dina. I decided that I think this one is Nina's room. And then I think that this one is Dina's room, but there's not a lot to go off of to tell. They're kind of similar. But that's what I thought. Yes, this is an update from EA. This is in your game right now. There's no window? Yeah, there is. They've got windows here and on this wall. That, I think they did a lot of curtains on top of beds. I think it's meant to be kind of like a canopy vibe, because a lot of the houses have that. So I don't think that it's like a bugged window. I think that it's, oh, are the beds assigned? No. I think it's supposed to be like canopy bed. Anyway, that's the Caliente's house. So that's all of Oasis Springs. They also did Willow Creek. You were trying to do it as a build project? Yeah, I mean, I've renovated all of the houses too. I'm kind of excited about the thought of trying to renovate them again. Like renovating the renovated ones. Maybe I'll show you this one first. The BFFs one, I'm sorry. I've loved all of them so far. But this one and the goth one, I don't like very much. It's my least favorite. I love the outside of this one. I think this is great. And it's super recognizable still. And they've got a really cool pool and like all of the like the wooden deck outside and stuff. It's the inside that isn't really working for me. And I think it's because I don't like all of the beige and then the colors. Like I think if we were gonna do this, we had to do it more colorful or less colorful. Like the ketchup and mustard thing isn't really working. I just feel like there's a lot of brown happening. And if we had like maybe, because there are ways that you could have done this, like the base game tile, I don't know, we could have had like some more color somehow, and I think it might have worked a little bit better, but yeah, I don't love the color choices. This is my least favorite couch. And maybe it's supposed to be, see, I was talking to my mods about this, and we were like, maybe it's supposed to be a rental, because that was my first thought too, is like, oh, I guess it makes sense because it's a rental, so they've got kind of like a mismatch of furniture. But then they have this wallpaper and stuff, so I don't know. I'm not sure about it, but I like the layout of it. It seems nice. I love these sliding doors and stuff. We got Travis's room in here. Looks like that. In my mind, this one is Liberty's room. Looks like this. I like the polka dots actually a lot. And then this one I thought would be Summer's room. So. An improvement, but not the improvement. Yeah, I can see that, Christine. I like the bathroom. I like the ugly blue counters. Like that feels pretty realistic to me. I wish that maybe we had done that. Like, could we have done the blue counters in here too? I think I would have preferred it that way. I don't know. There's just something about this that I'm not really obsessed with, but I like the rest of it. And these wallpapers are kind of chaotic, but I think it's a little fun. I feel like it feels kind of like EA Townie House, you know? Oh, you guys, we gotta speed through this because I've got a better picture for us. They've posted another screenshot and it's really good. Anyway, this is what this house looks like. I love the backyard. I think it's so nice in the backyard. Like so nice in the backyard. So that's a huge improvement too. We can go now to the next slot. What if we just jump into the kit real quick? No, we only have 3 left to do, which is actually a lot. I think one of my favorite ones is the pancake house. And I'm not just saying that because it's a blue Suburban. It just feels so right for them. the pancake house. First of all, it's symmetrical now. Thank you. After all of this time, finally, it's symmetrical on the outside. Like, it's so much better. Just from this, it's so much better. And then in the backyard, look at this. They've got a little shed, and they've put like the woodworking table in the shed. So realistic. They've got a really cool sunroom area. I noticed every one of these houses has a lot of really nice glass roof features, which is pretty cool. But I love the back of this. I think it looks great like that. No, it's just the towny houses that they updated, Sav. So like the regular empty houses, like these ones, haven't changed, but the towny ones did. Okay, so on the inside of the house, you can see it kind of has the vibes of their old house. Like you can tell the living room, they even have the same rug and furniture. It's just laid out a little bit nicer, which I think looks really good. They even have like these plates on the wall still. In the sunroom, they've got a little bit of a seating area. We've got this thing, the bonsai tree. I love the open kitchen and dining room. Like this looks so much better. And they also used to have the 13,000 simoleon stove and fridge. This is way more reasonable for them because it's supposed to be a normal house. And look at this. Bob's got a man cave in the basement. This is my favorite part out of the entire build. Isn't that so good? He's got his TV, there's like a bar area. And there's like a gym space too. This is so good. And there's even a poster of him. The poster of Bob in Bob's room. I really like this basement. The lighting is cool. Like this is the best part by far of the whole house. There's also like a little bathroom, and then upstairs, they still have their separate bedrooms. Really similar vibe and like similar layout still. But they also added a nursery for Iggy. No, I don't have early access. This came out today, Haunted Soup. You have this too, if you update your game. But they don't have a baby yet. But there's like, on the gallery, there's a version of them that has a toddler called Iggy. So they have like a empty nursery for a future baby, which is kind of cool. So they don't have one, but like they want one. It's kind of the vibes. So, anyway, you can add Iggy if you want to on the gallery. If you look, wait. Oh my God. Why is that sim downloaded so many times? That's amazing. Because he's hot. Everybody's saying that. Wow. But 1.5 million. Wow. Joe Sugg? What? I know, a Mac employee with 1 million downloads. Why do we have the director of makeup artistry for MAC Cosmetics as their most downloaded sim on the gallery? Sorry, I was just trying to show you this. I just wanted you to see Iggy. That was why I came here. I just wanted you to see Iggy pancakes. Wow. But they made this on the toddler update to show us like a, I don't know, weird lore thing, I guess. But how cute is that? Anyway, that's the pancakes house. I love the pancakes house. I think it looks so much better. It feels very them too. I'm very excited about that room and the whole room, everything. Oh, they have a kid and you're safe from like mods. That's cute, Nessa. I like to see the townies go on to have kids and stuff. Let's do this one next, because I don't know about this one. I feel like the bar is so high for the goth family that it's really hard to achieve what it needs. And I think the outside is funky in a really nice way. I don't love the white accents I wouldn't have chosen that personally. There's just a couple things on the inside that I don't like as much. They have some cool stuff, like in the backyard, they have a graveyard, and they're really limited by like how small the lot is. So that stinks too. But I'm glad they have a graveyard now. They always did in past Sims games. So like it's just, that's a nice touch. I really appreciate that. But there's a couple things on the interior, like the kitchen. I just think that's really sad. Like Bella Goth would have a way nicer, why doesn't she have an island? Like there's just something about this kitchen that feels not finished to me. And I don't really like it. They used to have a massive kitchen. There was like a kitchen table. But it feels very The Sims. What, like The Sims 1? Is that what you're trying to say? Yeah, I don't know. I wish that they had some decor. Like, there's no decor. Bella would have something better. Oh, it reminds you of your first build? The kitchen? Oh my. No, there's nothing written on these. I checked that too. There's nothing written. Those are just the default. But yeah, so when you first come into the house, you walk into this fancy entryway. There's also not a bathroom downstairs, and I think that I would have put a half bathroom right there. I would have put a toilet and a sink in that room. Because I think that they need one downstairs, and it fits. But they do have a really fancy dining room. I love the red wood floors. These pictures, they've put them above their bed too. It looks kind of like Bella and Mortimer vibes, doesn't it? Yeah, they have like no night statues. Not anymore. I like this living room a lot. And this living room still has the chess table and like some of those classic things. But yeah, this is what it looks like. Very pretty downstairs in this room, for sure. It just feels like a little bit more empty than the other ones did. And then upstairs, we've got this big open hallway. Oh, they do have night statues. We lied. They're upstairs. We've got 2 night statues, and then we have Cassandra's room in here. I kind of loved this with the skulls above her bed. And look, they made the lighting purple, so the lamps look kind of cool. They've got a bathroom here, but this is like the whole bathroom for these 2 and for guests in that space. And this is Alex's room. So he's not on the 3rd floor anymore. He's more like in with the family. And then on the top floor, they've got a really dark office. But I guess dark is kind of what they're going for. I don't know. There's a storage room. And then they also have the primary bedroom. There's just something about it that feels very EA build. More than the other builds did. Like the other builds were EA builds. They didn't feel like EA builds. This one I'm like, yeah. EA build. But it's really hard to... The Goth family is by far, I think, the hardest house to build. Because the bar is so high. Like, the Goth family is the family, you know? Yeah, I would like to renovate it. I think I want to do a video, or probably a stream and a video, where we try and rebuild a few of these, just for fun. They do have an ensuite bathroom. Look at this butler in their bathroom holding the towels. That's hilarious. I do like that. I think that's fun. Yeah, the bed's in kind of a weird spot, right? I think I would have put a platform there if I were the one doing this, which I wasn't. Oh boy. Well, that's why they didn't do it. The roof is clipping. That can be fixed, but it's kind of a pain. But I think I would have put a platform there to fill it in. Or I maybe even would have considered just like covering it completely. But anyway, that's the new Goth house. Change is weird. It's gonna take some getting used to for sure. And I wanna show you the last one that I also think is one of the best. Can I just remind you first how ugly the Spencer Kim Lewis house was? Like, just remember what a nightmare the Spencer Kim Lewis house was, okay? Here's the new one. I have tried in the past to renovate that house and failed. Impossible. This one has terrain manipulation. It's like up on a hill. okay? In the back, the whole backyard is raised up on a platform. Massive pool. The coolest window and wallpaper layout with platforms that I have maybe ever seen. The roof, like, this is awesome. This is such a cool build. This is so much better than before. This is like one of the best like EA builds that I've ever seen. This might be one of my favorite houses that I've seen, just like in general. I really like it. So when you first come in, I think this is really cool too with the platforms that they've done. And it is this marble that goes like on a stripe all the way through the front of the house. They've got more platforms for some statues on display. We've got a huge living room with a fireplace and a TV. In the back, we've got a big kitchen. Their kitchen is smaller and less wacky in terms of color than it used to be, but I think it's so much better. This feels more them. And like this concrete is cool. Down this way, we've got like a really interesting little side balcony. There's also a bathroom downstairs underneath the stairs. They've got a greenhouse with like a cool glass roof attached. How cool is that? Indoor garden. I think that this is a guest room. Like generic guest room. But they've got an ensuite bathroom for this space. And then when you go up the stairs, look at the upstairs with this all open. This is so nice. I think that this one obviously belongs to Olivia, but she's got some really fun colors with her cloud lights and stuff. And then I'm picturing that this is the primary bedroom. So they have like their bed, they've got a huge bathroom. This is kind of giving Get Famous. It's very Del Sol Valley, but it does have a toilet. It's like the long, skinny, empty room. That's kind of giving Del Sol Valley. You know what I'm talking about with those mansions. I would have maybe put like 2 sinks, I don't know. Maybe a door to have like the bathroom in its own room or something. But it's okay. And then upstairs, I think these are the grandparents' rooms. So we've got like Dennis's room with like slightly older school furniture. And then we have Vivian's room too. Like this. At least I'm guessing that's who lives in which one. I don't really know. That was my assumption though. Dennis has a huge balcony. He's lucky. Toilet paper so far? Oh, it's not. It's a hand towel. Not toilet paper, don't worry. It's a hand towel. Don't worry. Imagine if that was toilet paper all the way over there. I wouldn't put it past them. They've done it before. They've done stuff before where it's like this, wait. Before they've had it like there. In Realm of Magic. They just don't have any toilet paper and that's okay. Also, look at this, because Alice is an artist. They've got like this art room up here. There's a piano and an easel. There's one for the kid. This is a mistake because she can't resume that. So you have to get rid of that to then draw on it. Oopsies. They have a tragic clown though. Second tragic clown in these updates. And I think I noticed, yeah, look, there's a missing wallpaper. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah. The basement in Bob Pancake's house has a wallpaper painted on the outside of the basement. That's a mistake, but it's just the outside of the basement, so it's not a big deal. And I have one more thing to show you that's gonna hurt your feelings. Yeah, that one's easy to miss because the texture is similar to the blank wall. This one's gonna hurt you worse. And I'm sorry to point it out. I forgot to say it earlier. The lights are at different heights. I know. I know. Maybe it's a landlord special. Oh my god. We can pretend it's a landlord special. Does that make you feel better to call it a landlord special? I gasped out loud. I'm sorry. Yeah. It's abstract like the art. Oh, okay. Yeah, so there's a few little mistakes in them. I don't know. I sometimes wonder, like, how those things get through. Because I came in and I toured these builds one time and I was instantly like, oh my god, wrong height. Like, the first time I saw it. So it makes me wonder, like, I don't know. Oh, Dika, it's definitely an accident. I'll show you. Because I know about the wallpaper thing. I'll explain it when we get in there. Wait. So the theory that Dika had is that the least number of wallpapers you have, the more performant a build is, because your game has to load every wallpaper. So if you have less, then it's better for performance. So if you can use the same wallpaper more than once, it's better. I learned that when I did my builds for Growing Together. What I'm talking about is this. Definitely an accident. It's okay. It's probably from them. I think it's from them. Maybe like they copied the stairs or something. I don't know. Or they just, I don't know. But yeah, that's definitely not on purpose. Is it okay? Yeah, I don't think it is okay, actually. But, you know. Yeah, it's like a random section. So, that instantly was like, oh, when I saw it. They don't even have that wallpaper anywhere. That's the only place that has it. So they would have probably, they must have had it before and then changed it. Sneak peek. Maybe they had that originally and then got rid of it. Yeah, so it's hindering performance technically. It's very small. Very simple. Simple, small little thing. It's not going to cause a huge problem, but technically. No, it's not from the old house because that came out in an update. So that is post original house. The half wall? No, this half wall is different too. That half wall is this wallpaper. Also different. The new builds give Sims 3 vibes. You know what? That's what I think about the new land grab house. And I don't mean that in a bad way. The new land grab house almost feels nostalgic to me, even though it's new. Like, as soon as I saw it, I was like, wow, I feel like I'm playing one of the older Sims games in the sense that, like, it feels a little bit more detailed than the newer ones are. It just feels more right to me. Yeah, there's light switches. Yeah, it's fun. They got to use a lot of the new stuff, like the light switches and everything everywhere. But anyway, those are all of the houses. There's a floating light in the sunroom. Yeah, a lot of the rooms have lights like that. The land grab house has some floating lights too. I'm more willing to overlook that though, because I can pretend that it maybe is hung up on the glass. Is it? No, but I can pretend. So anyway, that's all of the houses. I'm gonna talk about the kit one more time because I've got another screenshot. This is so fun. Look at the label on this screenshot. Wait, let me zoom in a little bit. Can you see? Yeah. So this is another screenshot of the room. It's like the wider version of the one that they showed today, so you can see more of it. So we can talk about all of these things. You guys, I might start crying. A little Simsie. But the joke is that it's full of Sims references. I showed you the Sims Medieval picture earlier. This is a My Sims poster. There's a Sims 3 poster. So there's a bunch of Sims things like that. This and this. Sims games. Sims games. Like CD stack. We have the cow plant, hanging plant. Obviously we saw like the light before. If you look at this one, there's like a really cool keyboard on display because a lot of people, they get like, I might even show you this because Hope sent me a picture a second ago. Hope literally sent me a picture of her keyboard and a screenshot of that keyboard. She sent me those two together. But a lot of people will have, oops, wrong thing. Will have like extra keyboards and they'll kind of like put them up because they've got fancy ones. So stuff like that. There's a couple of cat pictures. It's like a little frame that you can set up like clutter. That's a little cat with a boba drink and that one's a cat with like a little fishbowl. But there's more cat stuff. Why do the posters look like AI? Oh dear God, that is a really strong accusation, so careful with it. They're not AI, they're Sims posters, like the original Sims covers, but made into Simlish. Does that make sense? So it's turned into Simlish, so that's why it looks like that, because it's not written in English anymore, so it's like stylized, but I would never want them in English in the game. That's terrible. Simlish is better. But anyway, they've got the game posters. There's a new candle. Let me move my face cam out the way. I'll go down here for a second. Do you see this thing? Wait. Book, grilled cheese. Grilled cheese bookends. You can see the controller a bit more. There's a camera, like a book stack. This is like a cup of pencils and scissors and stuff. This is like a little bottle. Do you see? Oh, sorry. Cow plant sticker. There's like a fun UFO lamp. I don't know. There's this. Okay, the rug. You can see a bit better now. So it has a lot of references to Sims things. Lots of Sims happening in this pack. So hopefully people like it, because I really tried to make sure that I was like begging and pleading for Sims references in this. And you know, it worked. So info behind the rug. Oh, literally my rug. I sent him a picture of my rug and I said, I like this rug. And they were like, we like that rug. So I sent them my rug and they tried to make something similar. And I was like, this is the size that it should be. But it's inspired by my rug, so. Yeah, the mic is attached to the computer. The computer is all one thing. So it's all one piece. Kind of like how, let me just show you the like one from High School Years. Because High School Years has some stuff around it too. So it's kind of like that High School Years one where it's like all attached together, you know, but ours has a desk mat. The mic is in a different location. There's like a cute little display item, and it's 2 monitors. So no, I didn't have control over in-game pricing. So we'll learn about that too. I did tell them with this camera, I was like, I gave some tips, I guess you could say. With the camera, they were like, what quality should it be? And I was like, it should be, because you know how with the other cameras in game, there's a few different ones and they take different sized photos. And like the most expensive one can take large photos. The cheapest one can only take small photos. And I was like, I want it to be this quality, but cheaper. I want it to be like this one, but cheaper and cuter. So I think it should be, but I don't know how much it actually costs. We'll see together. I haven't actually seen any of the things in game properly. Like I haven't played with it because I only got, they like shared their screen on Zoom is how I've seen it. So I haven't been able to properly look at it yet myself. There's not a Rick Astley cardboard cutout, no. Sorry to disappoint. Anyway, I'm so excited. My favorite thing is the Sims posters. I love my Sims posters. I really am excited about those. Because you know how your Sims play Sims? Like, they can get on their computer and you press play Sims forever and they play an old Sims game on the computer. I love the idea of like in the Sims 4, they have like a life sim game. And I like the idea of them playing Sims Medieval and stuff. Like there's just something so funny to me about that. And I really like the Sims posters. So, well, Fifi, there are other swatches. We've seen in the screenshots, they've shown, I'm being careful to not talk about things that aren't in the screenshots. That's why I'm like, so I haven't mentioned the other swatches of things because they aren't in the screenshots, but there's also a Sims Medieval swatch that they have shown. So, anyway. I'm so excited for you to see it. No, it's not a mini fridge next to the setup. Let me see if I can find the other picture. You can see it a bit better in the other picture. I know it's small, but this is from the main menu. But I know, a little Simsie. It's so cute. No, it's not a cat tree or anything. No, there's no pet stuff. It's functional with the base game, obviously. So, anyway, I need to be careful to not answer too many questions, chat. We'll have to discuss more about it on Thursday when it comes out. But I'm so excited. I'm so glad they have this full screenshot posted. This is thrilling to me. I'm so glad. Because I've seen this, but now I can show you. Did I name it? Yeah. It's called the Comfy Gamer Kit. My original plan was the Cozy Gamer Kit, but they then went on to name like 15 things cozy. Cozy Bistro, cozy cozy. So, oh my God, I can't believe more than one person has thought the poster was AI generated. I don't think, with so much love and respect to you, I don't think you guys know what that means. Because I see stuff like that in the comments of things all the time. It is a wild accusation to accuse an artist of their art being AI. It's not AI, it's just in Simlish. It's just in Simlish. I think people have like a warped perception of what to look for when they're looking for AI. It's like stylized to look like Simlish instead of the real Sims game. But yeah, it's just because it like looks a little bit off. It's because it's supposed to. They don't want it to be in English, because if it was in English, that would be bad and ugly. It sucks when they put like real language in the game, because everything in the game's in Simlish. Same with like the LED sign. Like people, they don't want to have it say a word. You want it to be a Simlish version of a word, like all of the other text in the game. But anyway. It's just supposed to be an art style. And then I guess like, yeah, I don't know. It's just supposed to be the Simlish versions of them. If you've ever seen those covers before, you'll recognize them too, which is cool. My Sim self isn't in game, no, Tori. She's just in the screenshots. She's just in the screenshots for the like promo pictures, basically. I don't think the LED sign is supposed to say lilsimsie, no, giggly. I think it's just supposed to be like a curvy and cutesy word. I sent them some pictures of LED signs that said like a bunch of random, I was just Googling pictures of LED signs, and there was one that like said hello, and like I wouldn't want one that said hello in my room, but like basically just a lot of the pictures had like curvy cutesy font. So I don't know what it says. Something cutesy though. I like that it's vague on purpose, the LED sign, because then you can kind of pretend that it says your Sim's name or something. But no, it's not the same one from Dine Out. Dine Out one is super different, Courtney. The Dine Out one does like a different backing to it and stuff too. I didn't wear yellow to match, but it does look like I did. It's kind of funny. Yeah, I put the ring on my, I didn't notice that I didn't really think about it, because my Sim self has a ring. I don't even wear a ring. I have a ring, I don't really wear it. My Sim self has the ring though. I didn't really think about how it would be visible in the screenshots, but people have commented on it a lot. They've been noticing it. Yeah, I'm glad people notice it. It's kind of cute, so. It's just so fun. Everything about this is so fun. I'm so glad we can finally talk about it. Because you guys, I've been holding this in for literally a whole year. Do you remember when my air conditioning units got replaced? Most of you probably don't. But that was like months and months and months ago, right? I was sat in my bedroom, locked away with the kittens, working on my laptop and all my kit pitches, preparing for my Zoom call that I was going to have soon to like pitch this to them. And I had like a lot of time pre that to think about things and like plan idea. Yeah, I've been working on this for so long. This has been in the works for a long time. So it's kind of fun to think about it finally being here. It's also been really cool for me to have like seen, because I send them like inspo pictures, and then they made concept art based on it, and to see the progress go from like the concept art to now seeing it fully in the game is so cool. It's really cool to have seen it come full circle like this. Yeah, it's just awesome. So as a fan of The Sims, it's so awesome to get to see. That when they asked me to do this, it might have been the best day of my life. Like, I know it sounds really dramatic, but I have been such a fan of The Sims for so long. And then to have, I feel like I'm gonna start crying. But then to have them, I don't know, like ask me to be involved in the game in this way and to get to like see the behind the scenes process in this way and like just to, I don't know, to be involved in this is so special to me. And I knew from the beginning that they were gonna release it kind of around the anniversary. And so knowing about that and like kind of having that goal in mind with the around anniversary release date and like how can we make this feel like a very Sims pack in honor of the anniversary coming out, it just really feels like a special thing for the community, and I hope people like it. I hope that it is what they want. So, but yeah, I could have cried many times. I made the Sim Self day. I've made that Sim Self a long time ago. I'm not very good at making Sims that look like humans, that are like actual real people, but I think she looks enough like me. It's not perfect, but it's good enough. So anyway, I was just so happy. I've been so happy about this for so long. And it's really cool. But yeah, I thought of the My Sims stuff before they announced that they were gonna make My Sims for the Switch. I was saying this earlier, so I'm sorry to say it again, but this whole time, I have been begging and pleading. I specifically wanted My Sims and Sims Medieval references. That was like the most important thing to me, was My Sims and Sims Medieval. There's like some Sims 4 type references too, like you'll see when the kit comes out, but I really wanted My Sims and Sims Medieval because that's what I love. So that is what I cared about. And I was begging and pleading for My Sims and Sims Medieval. And the My Sims thing the most, because I was like, My Sims Kingdom was my first ever Sims game. I want My Sims Kingdom. I was begging them. The whole time, they were working on remastering My Sims Kingdom for the Switch, and they didn't tell me. So all of a sudden, a few months ago, they announced the My Sims Cozy Bundle. And I was sat here like, huh? I've been talking to you about My Sims for months, and you didn't think to say, hey, Kayla, by the way, you're gonna be so excited. They kept that one real quiet. How could you sit there and look at me with a straight face, knowing the whole time how much I was yapping about this, and they kept it in? Yeah, they were probably like, how does she know? And they were probably thinking like, wow, she's on to us. But no, I just love My Sims. So yeah, it's very excited to see that My Sims is out again and this is out. It's just, we're thriving. My Sims fans are thriving this year. I don't think the cat in the glass is supposed to be Snap. No, I asked them for general cat things. I don't think it's meant to be Snap specifically. Wow, I can't talk. It is an orange cat, but we can say it's Snap. We can be like Snap, Shrimp, Sunny. We can pretend. I don't think it is though. But anyway, I'm really glad you all like it. This is making me so happy. I was so scared, especially with like the live stream being posted today and knowing that I was in it. I've been like, I don't want to say dreading, because that sounds like I wasn't excited, because I was excited. But I was also like afraid of the stream coming out today and like people seeing me in it and what if it was embarrassing and like I don't know. But I was in the anniversary video too. You saw that and knew that's why I didn't want to react on stream. Yeah, I intentionally didn't react to it on stream because I was in it. I also don't normally react to those things on stream. Now, knowing that it was only 7 minutes long, it wouldn't have been as bad. I thought it was going to be like 15, 20 minutes long, and it was a lot shorter than that. So knowing that it was 7, I probably could have reacted to it on stream, but I'm glad that I didn't. I made a video about it instead. And that way I was able to preface things in the video. Like I explained a little bit about how it worked and stuff before, because it looks really fishy. Like, oh, Kayla, you're making a reaction video to a thing that you're in. But I literally only knew the 30 seconds that I was in. Like, all I knew about is what I said out loud. Like, I wasn't there for the filming of any of the rest of it, so I didn't know anything else they said, except for what I said. So, yeah, I was still very surprised by seeing all of it, because I didn't know about it, so. Yeah, we got to eat the cake. They did cut up the cake afterward. It was a massive cake. The thing was heavy. It was massive. Yeah, Mercy was really nice. That was really fun for me to get to meet her too, because in my mind, she's like a celebrity. The host of the Behind the Sims episodes, like, to me, she's famous and like a professional and like the coolest person ever. And so getting to meet Mercy, because I was like stood next to her, that was really cool. I really liked that. And she is cool, you can tell just based on how she is in the videos. Yeah, she's great. So that was really fun. You are a professional. I'm not. I have never filmed anything like that in my life. That was my first time like going to a studio. They had a whole crew in there. There was like probably a dozen people in that room. And I messed up my line once. Oh, so embarrassing. And then we had to start over. You guys, when I messed up my line, we filmed it like 15 times and I only messed up once, so it was fine. But like the line, we had to wheel the cake out and then we would run through the whole thing and speak. And we would do the entire thing over and over and over and over and over again. And I messed up my line. And so he was like, go back, wheel the cake back, do it again. I was like, I'm so sorry, everybody. I'm so sorry. But it was just once that I messed it up. It could have been a lot worse. Stuff happens. But it is just like mortifying when you're inconveniencing everybody, you know? Because everybody's in there, and I'm the one who caused us to have to roll it back, start again. Yeah, we did the whole sequence in one take, but I assume they didn't use stuff from only one take. I don't know if I can really even explain this to you very easily. Let me see if I can pull it back up. But in the video, when we do it, I don't want to listen to it. I'm sorry, I can't. But in the video, when we wheel the cake in, they had some that were close up. They had some from different angles. And basically, they never moved the cameras, okay? So what you just watched was this one that we did close up. This is like 10 different takes. And then in that one, we wheeled the cake like left to right. And the other ones we did front to back. And then they cut them together to look like we had a bunch of cameras, but actually we just filmed them all many times. Oh, there's ads playing. That's really rude. I'll say it again. But it's movie magic. So we were just like facing the wall in this one. And we just rotated ourselves. So, yeah, anyway. And the cake is massive. So scary. Someone tell Margot Robbie that Simsie has experience on a professional movie set. Hey, Margot, I know you're busy with the Sims movie right now. When you decide that you're interested in casting people for cameos, I just want to let you know that I have a lot of film experience. I've been on sets. I know how to read from a script. I can learn lines. I can read from a teleprompter. I'm actually an actress. So if you're looking for anyone, here's my audition tape. I filmed one thing once and I spoke for about 30 seconds. So yeah, there is a Sims movie. I'm not making it up. There is a Sims movie. They're making it right now, or writing it right now. I didn't make it up. But yeah, so I was just saying before the ad started playing that we filmed this like a bunch of different times. So all these different takes that you're seeing where like the cake is in a different location, we filmed one where we took the cake and wheeled it like this way to this way, left the camera where it was. And then one that was like wheeling it back to front, left the camera where it was, so they could cut them together. Because it's all blue screen, so you can't really tell. Because they just have the stuff edited into the background, so you can't see that the angle is changing. But anyway, kind of interesting. You think I look tall? Really? I'm 5'5". Mav's short. Anyway, yeah, the cake was good. It was fun. The fondant, not good. The fondant frost, or the fondant, like lettuce, but no one likes fondant like that. Why not giant grilled cheesecake? Well, I think because they have a hamburger cake in the game. The hamburger cake is kind of a Sims thing. They have a hamburger cake, so. It's not supposed to be good. Yeah, it looks good though. I mean, all the lettuce and cheese layers and the tomato and the onion and stuff, it looks cool. They did a really good job with it. Oh, also, they have all these plumb bobs like hung from the cart that it's on. They let us take one of them home each, and I hung it on my Christmas tree. It's just like a little plumb bob thing with like clear string or something, basically. But I hung it on my Christmas tree. And yeah, it's not a plastic cake. The cake is real, I promise. I wonder if I got any pictures of it cut. I can't remember. If I have any, I'll show you. Oh, wait. I have one. Dan had my phone. He took the, Dan was there. He wasn't on, but he was there. So Dan was being a photographer on my phone. This is it with the top off, so you can see it a bit more. See? Cake. I didn't make it up. Well, this we only filmed in November, Lauren. But no, the plumb bob was not the one on the advent calendar. That was different. The advent calendar one was a different plumb bob. No, the top was cake. They took the top off and cut the top up first, like sliced up the top because it was easier to cut. The top was chocolate and this part was vanilla. Kind of weird because you would think that the burger would be chocolate, but no. Yeah, it's a lot of cake. Yeah, these are like 3D plumb bobs. Oh, you can see cake and the fondant just there. And they had little plates and stuff. It was cute. It's like going backstage and seeing the characters with their heads off in costume. Yeah, basically. Is it cake or is it real? Anyway, it was fun. It was a cool day. The update will be on the actual anniversary inner dialogue. So they had an update today, but there's also going to be an update on February 4th. That's the actual anniversary is the 4th. So, in a few weeks. Anyway, I think that covers all of our questions though. If I did a baking stream making this, I don't know if I can make a hamburger cake. This is a little bit too complex for me. Look at the detail on it. Like, I don't know if I could do that. I don't know if I'm cut out for that. I've baked cakes in my day, but I'm not like a great cake decorator. I'm like a fine cake decorator. Let's say fine. This must have taken whoever made this hours and hours and hours and hours. Was the lettuce fondant, was it dried sugar gum paste? I actually don't know. I'm not sure. Look, they even had fake pickles. Isn't that fun? I don't know who made it or how they made it. They hired a baker. But I'm not sure. No, it was vanilla and chocolate. They had more than one cake in there because it was so big. Anyway. I think that covers it all though. I think we've yapped enough. So when the pack comes out on Thursday, we will yap again and go through everything, of course. But today we were supposed to work on our graveyard a little bit. So I think I might do that now. Oh, we're in the right place. Resume game. Until Thursday. Yeah. Oh, and I'm not going to stream tomorrow, by the way. We'll do a stream on Thursday with the kids. I won't be live tomorrow. I have so much wedding stuff going on. Oh my God, wait. I picked up my wedding dress yesterday. I didn't even tell you guys because I was so busy talking about the Sims stuff. I picked up the wedding dress yesterday. So I do have it. It's in my house. It's done. Sorted. Finished. I almost said finished being renovated. What I meant to say was altered. It's finished being altered. Like a Sims builder. It is finished being altered. And so I've got it in the house. So that's really good. That is a major relief too. No, Dan hasn't seen it. I showed Dan the bag. Dan's seen it in the bag, but he hasn't seen it. I have pictures of it in the bag. Oh, here. That's me in the bag. In the back of my sister's car. So, dress review. Hope you like it. It's big. It's really big. Oh, those earrings, wearing them to the wedding. Those are the wedding earrings. I wore them to try on the dress. So, the sleeves are good. I like how the sleeves turned out. It's like hemmed nicely. I was having some gaping issues in the chest area where it was too large for my non-existent chest. They fixed that too. They were able to take it in a little bit so it fits, which is also good. But yeah, it looks really nice. I'm excited about it. Yeah, it kind of has like fairy sleeve vibes. I'm excited to show you. It didn't have sleeves, but I added sleeves to it. It just had like, it's got like spaghetti strap kind of things, and they attached sleeves to it. So anyway, I'm excited about it. I'm so silly too, because I would show you. Like, I don't even care, but I think it's a dumb idea to do that. So I shouldn't show you the dress. That would be really stupid. But I'm like, I'll just show you guys anything. I don't care. Just me and my 6,000 closest friends. Like, it's fine. Shouldn't do that. Shouldn't do that. We'll wait. After the wedding. We'll see the pictures. But I'm like, I'm an oversharer. I'll just show people. Okay, well, this is the graveyard that I've been working on. I can't speak. In our Not So Berry challenge. This is about a third of the graves placed. We've been slowly trying to go through and bring all of the Not So Berry graves here and place them here. These are the ones from our family. They need to be laid out a bit better than this, and these are all the ones for the strangers. So, that's where we're at. A third? Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the house and start picking up more of them. We have 1,001 graves. So, quite a few that we have to place down today. It'll be enough space. And if we have to put them closer together, it's fine. And also, it is a 64 by 64 lot already. So it can't be a bigger lot than this. The way that it is the biggest it will be. So we'll make do. But yeah, I have to get all of these still and all of these still to bring them to the new lot, but we're spacing them out more. As you can see, they fit on a 30 by 20 lot when they're really close together, like overlapping a lot, but we want them to be spaced out nicely and pretty. So that's what we have to do now. I don't really want to use crypts, but if we have some as like decorative stuff, that's fine. If we have extra space to fill in. I want them all to be out though. In my dreams, all of the graves are out and visible. That's what I want, is to see them with my eyes. You guys, thank you for being so nice about the kit. Everybody saying they're proud of me makes me want to cry. Somebody in my Discord earlier said something about how it made them emotional because they knew how like excited I was for the 10th anniversary and how sad I was they didn't do anything. And so they were like, I was just so happy for you to see you involved in the 25th anniversary. And I was like, yeah, that's how I felt. Because I was so sad about the 10th anniversary having nothing. And then they actually did stuff for the 25th. It's just really nice. It's really nice of them. So anyway, it's really cool. It's just been a cool day. Oh my god, we're gonna be here for so long. It's really cool for me as like a longtime fan of The Sims as well, to have this and to be involved in something like this. Like, could you imagine telling, well, it's not that you wouldn't have to imagine, but like I just think about myself as a child and I imagine like, you know, 10-year-old Kayla learning about this and she'd be like, what? Like, your life turned out how? Like, what are you talking about? That's just, it's really cool. It's a really emotional thing for me, like that, you know? She'd be like, what are kits? She would say, how many grapes do you have? You did what? Oh god. You might say you could tell lilsimsie about lilsimsie's kit. Alright, let me save the game real quick once we've got these. That was a good one. Anyway, it's just really cool. Everything's just really cool. She'd be like, there's a Sims 4? Yeah. No, you know what else she would say? She'd be like, you're still playing The Sims 4? She'd say, where's Sims 5? It's 2025. What do you mean you're still playing Sims 4? Ouch. Oh, too soon maybe, sorry. And there is no Sims 5. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. At least this is the rest of them. Like, once we have these, we'll be all set. She probably asked about horses. Yeah, maybe. Wild time. Everything happening in my life right now is wild. Also, now you understand why I've been so stressed out. There's so much going on. With the wedding right now, and then the kit coming out right before. These past couple weeks have been, there's just been so much going on. Everything's happening all at once. Yeah, it's okay. It's gonna be good. Yeah, after the wedding, everything's gonna be so chill. It's gonna be like nothing. 1001? Yeah, thank you. Do you like them? And you're not going on a honeymoon? No, we won't. Not right away. Maybe later on in the year we'll do something. I don't know. But we haven't booked anything like that. I would like to spend time at home after the wedding. I would like to do nothing. That sounds like a lot of fun to me. You go to Florida. Honeymoon in Florida. I thought about that because some people, like, they stay in a hotel the night of the wedding and stuff. But honestly, all I'm gonna want to do is come home. Like, I'm really excited after that to come home and, like, hang out with my cats. Like, I want to come home and read in bed with my cats. Sorry to be dramatic, but, like, that's what I want to do that night after the long, stressful day. Like, can we please watch Drag Race? Hope, do you want to come over that night and we can watch Drag Race? I'm actually not fully joking. Like, I'm maybe being a little bit serious. I don't know. At least the night of the rehearsal dinner, like, what's the big deal? I don't know. We might as well. No, the cats won't be at the wedding. The cats would not want to be at the wedding. I'm getting ready at my house though. Oh, that's where I live. Like, the hair and makeup people are coming to the house. And my sister and Dan's sister and our moms are getting ready at my house. And so it's possible that Snap could make it into a getting ready photo or two. I don't think the kittens will because they're scared of strangers. Snap is fearless. So I think that she might be in the photos, which kind of makes me want to cry. When I think about that, I'm like getting my hopes up too high about it. But when I think about Snap being in like at least one of the official wedding photos, I could tear up right now just talking about it. Because Snap is my childhood cat. Like, my family adopted her when I was 9. So I grew up with her. Like, that's my best friend right there. So the thought of her, oh, there's like decor happening. I don't want that. Yeah, she's my childhood cat. So where is she now? I think she's downstairs. She was in here a little bit ago. Yeah, I told the photographer about how I would like to do that. It's just, I'm not gonna like force Snap if she's uncomfortable. But like when I had the hair and makeup trial, they came to my house for that. Not the photographer, but the like hair and makeup people. And Snap came out and was like hanging out with them during that. So I can only imagine that Snap will come out this time. She's just very curious. So I think it'll be possible. But yeah, I did tell the photographer about it. Yeah, Snap tried to climb into the makeup bag. They had kind of like a suitcase that they were using, like a big rolling makeup bag because it was like so much stuff in there. And Snap tried to get into it. It was on the floor in my kitchen and they had it like open, unzipped, and she like tried to go into it and they were like, whoa, you can't do that. And I was like, I'm sorry, she's a lot. Like, she just, invites herself to be involved in things, I guess. But yeah, it was kind of cute that she did that though. She was just helping. Yeah, she didn't actually get into it. She just started to, and then we stopped her. So all is well. It was fine. Oh, really, Nikki? I love that you did a pre-wedding session at the house with the cats. That's so nice. Because the photographer and the videographer are starting at the house because we're getting ready at the house. So we're going to have some footage like that too, which will be really good. Hi, Glue On! Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Oh, I'm going to save the game. Thank you. Good idea. Good idea. Yeah, we'll do terrain paint, Tony, but not yet. We have to do terrain paint last because I don't trust the Sims 4. It's sneaky like a fox. Like Denise. Sorry, I gotta stop saying that. The other day I was playing Not So Berry and this Sim had a girlfriend called Denise who cheated on us, and then I started cyberbullying Denise on Social Bunny, and she said something like, I don't trust that Denise. She's sneaky like a fox. Or something like, that Denise is sneaky like a fox, and that's why I don't trust her. And now I keep saying it. I keep saying sneaky like a fox nonstop. I don't know why. It's just really gotten to me this week. I keep describing everything as that. Denise is sneaky like a fox, and that's why I don't trust her. The Sims 4 terrain paint is sneaky like a fox, and that's why I don't trust it. Constantly deleting itself. Yeah, she also said begone peasant. Begone peasant when we were cyberbullying Denise, which was kind of fun too. Okay, we have to do less of them there, I guess. These people finally get their respectable grave space. Yeah, they finally have enough room. Before they were like this. Oh yeah, Denise is also dead. I killed her. She paid for her crimes. No, Denise is not an old Sim. This happened last week. This was like on Friday when this happened. So, I don't know. Oh my god! No, thank you for the gifted subs. What the heck? Thank you so much. 25 gifted subs. Thank you so much for doing that. That is really kind of you. Is that far enough away? Maybe it's supposed to be there. Yeah. She shouldn't have called us a peasant if she wanted to live. I mean, I'm the one who called her a peasant, but she did cheat on us. And cheaters never prosper. That's what I always say. How many more do we have? Oh my god. This is gonna be amazing. Yeah, I think we have to do a little bit less there too. That's fine. I'm curious if we're gonna have enough space for all these over here. I know the zoom out is just wild. If this is your first time being in my streams, which it probably is for a lot of people because of the kit stuff. Yeah, I don't really know how to start here. We've been collecting graves for like 22 generations in my legacy challenge. I have 1,001 graves in this save. These are all graves that I have collected in this section, like ones that I just found and brought home with me. Because when you play a save for a long time, all the townies die. And then it just leaves their graves at their house. So these are like all the Sims that have ever lived in my world, basically. And then I have a section in the front for my Sims. These are all of my Sims up here, and then our pets and stuff. So this corner is us. The rest of these are everybody else. We're gonna make some nice platform ones for our Sims. These ones, I don't care about these people because they're not my Sims. These are like strangers. So I'm not gonna give them anything fancy. Plus we have too many to like do fancy stuff for each of them, but we will make some nice platform spaces for our Sims. So our households will have, like the legacy heirs will have a nice specialty grave area. This is amazing. Did you, Allie? Thank you for sharing that with me. That makes me want to cry. You guys are really nice to me. I'm glad that you're excited about it. It's just really cool that people are so happy about the kit. I'm gonna save again. Good idea. Good idea. Yeah, I killed like around 1/10 of them. Probably. No. Oh, well, maybe. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna say I probably killed about 1/10 of them. Because we killed like, what, 75 or something? 69 the other day to get to 1,000. Because I had just under 1,000 and I was like, I need to get 1,000. So I had the Ice Age. And we, the Great Freeze. And we froze a lot of Sims to death by making a gym in the winter that was just outside. And then I've probably killed about 30 over the years too, on purpose, I would say. And the rest of them are all like natural deaths. Did they post it behind the scenes, Pebbles? Did they post? I don't know what BTS you mean, but if they posted one, let me know, because I'd like to see it. I haven't seen that yet. Wow. They're still going. Behind the Sims BTS. I thought you meant like, oh, sorry. I thought you meant like a behind the scenes BTS. That is a BTS though, behind the Sims. You're right. I was picturing like a, like if they had posted like extra clips or something, but they did not. You meant behind the Sims. That makes sense. Same thing. That's funny. Oh my god, we're actually still going. Yeah, like bloopers, basically. I don't think they would have very many bloopers. Although, I'm pretty sure they filmed us cutting the cake. If I remember correctly. But I don't know if they're gonna post it or not. Yeah, I wish that the thing was a little bit longer. It did feel really short and sweet. Like, not just my part, but I mean like the rest of it. It was like so fast paced. So quick. Everything happened so fast in that video. Okay. We have so many more to do. You guys, we're gonna be here for so long. We're gonna get to start putting them over here too, which I'm very excited about. I might, really quick, just put down a couple more of these because I want to start laying them out. Like, I want to space them appropriately. There, and then one here. That feels like the right amount, right? And we'll stop with that many. Okay. We'll see how far that gets us. And then we'll go from there. This lot's gonna be lagging so bad. It actually isn't that bad. I've had my graves on my home lot for years in real life, along with like a fully furnished house and stuff, and we haven't had really any issues keeping them on the house. Well, it's been a little laggy, but it's not that bad. It won't be as bad as it seems. Oh, and I guess that's true. We didn't actually have 1,000. We had more like 600 or 700 when I was playing. 500 even. Oh, maybe we had like 500. Oh. You know, you make an interesting point there, chat. But I don't think it'll be that bad. I think it'll be fine. 1,001's a bit much. You think so? I don't think it's that many. I'm gonna need to try and achieve this in every legacy I ever play from now on, too. That's true. The graveyard's also gonna have a lot less furniture, which will balance it out a bit more. Because the house has all of that stuff on it, but the graveyard doesn't have that much stuff. It's got a couple things on it, but not really. They look so pretty in the sun, don't they? So nice. Now, let me just lay these out in the right place so it's easier for me to place them. Can't imagine terrain paint issues here. Yeah, once we do the terrain paint, if this deletes, it's gonna make me cry. I will not be happy. Yeah, it's gonna be a long process trying to place the terrain paint. I don't think it'll be as bad as placing the graves though. Although it will be kind of repetitive, I guess. This is definitely the worst part. Is that enough space? I think so. Oh my goodness. I don't think these are even gonna fit in this section. Yeah, you have to update the game to have the new menu and the new houses and stuff. That came out a few hours ago, so if you haven't seen it yet, there's a new Sims main menu, and they also rebuilt all of the base game townie houses. So like the land grabs and the goths and stuff, they all got new houses. Which is really impressive. That's not an update that I ever expected they would do. Like, I honestly did not see that one coming. That was a real surprise to me. Do you think that these are too close to the bushes? I don't think so. I think we need to make the most out of it. I'm also gonna save the game in a second. We'll probably leave it right there. Oh, those probably are too close to the bushes. Let's stop them here, actually. I think it's too close. I've changed my mind. It almost makes me think that this row is all bad on this side. But I don't know. It's just such a small row. Is it weird to have just like 4? All of the base game townie houses. Not the all houses, because there's some that are empty, you know, Loretta, but all of the houses that townies live in the base game have been updated. So there's 8 total that they redid. Which is huge. Okay. I love it in the light. It looks so pretty. I know it sounds like a joke, but I'm being serious. Oh, these have gotten off. Oh no. Every single one of these is in the wrong place. That is bad news. I'm sorry, everybody. Yeah, we looked at the new houses earlier in the stream. We talked about the kid a lot earlier in the stream. I'm posting a video tomorrow looking at the new houses too. I recorded it today, but I just felt like I already posted a long enough YouTube video today. So I didn't post the update video today on purpose. Because there was enough going on in that one. Talking about the kit and everything. Oh my god, I cannot believe how many more of these we have left to do. I saw people the other day when I first started building this, some people in chat were like, oh no, is that all of them? And I was like, don't worry, bestie. we have a lot more graves where that came from when they saw like just the part that we had before. Do you think it's okay like this? I might leave this and do some landscaping right here. I feel like that would be good. And then we can put, there's not actually that many more of them though. So maybe I should have put, it would go like here, right? Maybe I can fit some over here. Let me just see what this looks like real quick. Because if that's enough, that would be really good. Oh, it's not going to be quite enough. Still have a few more left. And I don't think I like that. I'd rather it be open over there. I'm going to make a section for occult graves. And I still want to keep all of my graves separate. So do you think it would be weird if we had, like, how far over? Maybe I should put some landscaping in this corner. I'm wondering, like, as far as the direction goes of these graves, should they be facing this way? Like, should the graves start out going kind of in this direction? Is that going to be weird with the lot? I also wanted to put a crypt. So maybe I could try and put in some space there, because that'll take up a little bit of room. This would be good. Like a little pathway that comes off. Then I can put the crypt over here. We can even maybe have a couple of them, I don't know. Crypt. What do you think? Just the one? I've done it before on cemetery lots where I had built them like this. And that could be interesting. And then that makes this part smaller. I don't think I'm gonna put any in there. That's how you imagine Camp Half-Blood looking. That's so funny. I could see it. I could see it. Well, that's true. These sections are facing different ways too, so then it's fine like that, yeah. It's okay if they're facing different directions. I guess we want it to be kind of like a, almost like a little circle there with that, and then we can try and landscape around them. And that would be nice, right? Yeah, there could be some benches there. There could even be like a small fountain because we have a big fountain over here. So we could put a small fountain. We could do some trees in the corners. And that would be good. It'll be nice. Do you think we should have put trees sort of lining this pathway too? Or is that like... No, I think I prefer the trees just on this main part. I feel like that's better. I'm kind of considering putting some trees like... lining this section, like around the corner. What do you think about that? Because then it does line a lot of the main space. And if we need to, we can steal some of these graves to put up here. Because we're going to need some more. I feel like that does probably look a little bit better. Stealing graves is probably the wrong way to describe this. I don't think you should say that. Yeah, if we want to, we could steal some graves. Okay. How wide is this? It's a little bit less than 2 tiles. I think I will give us maybe like 2 tiles exactly for in here. Yeah, I guess we have stolen a lot of graves, huh? Like when you think about it. We've been stealing graves for a while. Oh. Well, I guess I'll scoot these this way. Nice. Not sure how we'll do this exactly either, but we'll see. I think that this is supposed to go like right there. Yeah, we rescued them. Rescued is better. Thank you. I didn't steal anything. I rescued. They were genuinely, all the graves were just abandoned because they just get left on the empty lots by themselves. So I have done something really amazing and honored them. I have 1 less than I would like to have. Maybe I'll do it like that. I don't know. I almost would rather these be displayed as like regular headstones. Those ones are spellcaster ones. Like we got them as, I have 1 more. I do. Those ones are spellcaster ones. But I kind of prefer, oh, I do have 1 more. Oh, I have loads than, I have way more than 1 more. Oh no. But I don't know, I just kind of prefer them being normal because I like the idea of the only special graves belonging to us. I don't think you can change the display of those little pet ones, but that's okay. It'll be fine. But this way the only spellcasters are ones that we know, instead of these random strangers that we don't care about. I do have a pet section where all of our pets are. Well, that's not in the right place. Oh my god, you guys, I've really messed this all up, haven't I? But I don't want to put these pets in our pet cemetery. Yeah, our family spellcasters are still separate. The family spellcasters are with all of the... Hey, what's up? I know you want dinner. You're early though, Snap. The family spellcasters are kind of near where all the pets are. I guess I can do this one. All right, let's change the displays of these. I know. Do you want to see the graves? Come on, you can jump up. Okay, I'll pick you up because you're scared of the blanket. How about that? Okay, here you go. Come look. You can see. All right, display as regular gravestone. I'm also gonna scoot this over. That'll be good. Those fit pretty nicely, I think. Display as... New clown! Oh my god. Congratulations on earning the clown role. Oops, don't light the candle. Fun day to win to earn the Discord role, huh? Display as... This is a pain, isn't it? It's not lagging right now, though. It was before, the first time we did it. So this is better. Display as... Almost, almost. Okay. I am feeling a little bit like maybe those are kind of... I don't know. Maybe they're like a little bit far back. Maybe I could steal some more of this side because these are cutting it a little bit close. So we could take another side there. And then maybe I could steal a couple from over here too that are like really close to the plants. How does that look? Snap, you're stepping on my mouse. Yeah, we could also, if we needed to, we could steal a little bit from the center to make the path a bit wider. And a wider path is always an option, so. You know what? Let's make the path a little bit wider right now. I'll do it on this part too. It's like 2.5 tiles. Yeah, maybe I could take these and scoot all the way down this middle section. Because that'll give us a few more over here. And I think that would be good. You just want to space them out a little bit more evenly, you know? Yeah, I prefer that actually. I think that looks good. Yay. Yeah, this is all of the graves from home. I have officially brought all of them from home now. So these are all of the graves that we own. Or, wording. These are all of the graves that we have found. I'm gonna scoot them all back a tile, I think. Some of these need to be taken. Okay. I know, it's a real pain trying to organize these, so I'm sorry that you all have to watch it. But it's gonna be so good when it's done. And we've been working on this for years. So it's just, it's time. No, if we put it on the gallery, the Sims won't be attached to the graves anymore. So it won't have like their names or anything anymore, unfortunately. I wish. Because after all of this, I want you to be able to see my graves. After we put all this effort into it, I feel like you should be able to see them, but it doesn't work like that, unfortunately. I'll take one more of these. Okay. You don't mind watching? It's, you know, it is kind of chill to do it, isn't it? No, I haven't put the placeholder graves for the glitched ones. I think I'm gonna put the placeholder graves for the glitched ones over in the pet section, because we're probably gonna need a few more filler graves over there. So I think I'll put those by the pets. I think we have 7 of them. But I will do that too. Okay. Yay! All of those are ready. I'll just take these few right now too. Is there any other ones that I could take away? Maybe I could have this one too. Oh, I need like 3 more. I could definitely have this one. How close do those get to... I could take this one. Maybe this one could go too. We can just rearrange the plants a little bit. That's perfect. It's nice and even. Okay. So, where did the pet ones go? In my head, I was thinking over here, but that's actually not that much space. Maybe I could leave them with our pets. Like, maybe it would be good for us to have all of the pet ones together. On purpose. Because I think that would be okay. Do you think that we should have had some bushes back here? I know I have some right in the front, but no, probably not. You like by the crypts in the pond? You think so? I don't know. I do like the idea of them all being together. I'm not sure how they fit. Hey, listen. That actually fits pretty well. I'm kind of okay with it. And then I think we had like 7 more of the placeholder ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Can you change the color? No, why is that one like that then? Stagger the top row? You think so? We haven't really staggered anything this whole time. They're all in like even rows. We could stagger them a little bit. I'd stagger them all. We did think about sectioning them off with fences, but decided against it because they were like, it just looked kind of weird. The fences, they weren't how it felt like they should be. Okay, so those are the horses. And then we would get all of the spellcasters. I don't have like a... I don't know how to do this. There were 11 fakes. Oh, there were 11 fakes? Okay, that's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. Thought we had more spellcasters. Yeah, these ones are spellcasters in our family. I did swap it out. Oh my god, Bonehilda! I did swap it out so that Bonehilda had like... Oh, and these need to get rotated the other way around. So that's a whole other thing. So these are all graves that we know. This is like the starting point of the graves of our Sims, okay? I'm gonna put them a little bit closer together like the other section was. And we also have to make sure they're rotated the correct direction because they were not before. And then I need to find a way to put all of our heirs in on a fancy section. And I'll save again. Good idea. Why is the footprint on the one horse grave so big? Is one of them bigger than others? Oh, yeah. That's weird, isn't it? I don't know why it does that. It is just the one that looks like that, huh? Yeah, I don't know. It's 2 by 2 and the rest are 1 by 1. My holidays glitched. Yeah, right now it's having a... It's giving me a little holiday display, which I don't really want, but it's okay. I don't really know why it's doing that. This is such a pain. No, that wasn't a dog grave. That is the one that is 2 by 2 is for Strawberry, who is our horse from our household. We had other horse graves, like our brother had a horse and stuff. But that one for Strawberry is our horse. Oh boy. Okay, you guys. So we are in a little bit of trouble right now in that my graves aren't all gonna fit. Those can't go any further over. These need to go this way. I don't know how this is gonna work. Reduce the pond. I don't really want to reduce the pond. I love the shape of the pond. We might need to figure out a solution for our legacy heirs' graves. And maybe the solution ends up being legacy heirs like over here. I don't know. These ones belong for this way. Something like that. So those are all of the little family graves. These are the Legacy Air ones that we wanted to get something special for. It's not really looking special right now. Oh my goodness. Now I'm thinking, like, should we have put these over here and we do the Legacy Air section this way? Because what I would like to do is have, like, a set of all of the Legacy Air ones leading up to, like, Fancy Piper and Piper's family. All, like, laid out nice, you know? Center you. I guess that could be like that. So that's Piper and her family. That's 6 more. How many do I have over there? Because I had a couple extra. 3, 6, 9. Okay, so there's 21 over here. Oh my god. That's absurd. If we did it kind of like this, that is laid out in the same way as the other space. We could just scoot them back a little bit more. Like maybe the tree could go way back, and then therefore these 3 fancy ones could go way back. And then I could give us a little bit more room. It is cutting it really close to this, so I might want to scoot that all over, but that can be redone. Do you think it's better to do them in like groups of 3s? Or is it better to have them be asymmetrical like this? No, we don't need the crypts. The crypts are just decorative. So it's not like a necessity to have those things, and they were there just to take up space. So if we have to move them, it's not a big deal. I do kind of like the thought of, oh my god, maybe I should move the graves back first. I can't believe how much of a back and forth this has been, honestly. I'm really sorry, everybody. But I'm gonna move these back. Just while we can. We can fit more even in there. Because I'm gonna need to give myself some room. Hey, we're all here because we wanted the graveyard. We covered all the kid stuff already, so if you wanted to leave, you could have. Now we're in deep. Okay, these can come all the way out this way a little bit more like we had before as well. So that'll be good. If we need to extend them down this way too, that is a little bit tight, that one. Maybe not. I have a lot that we can put on this half as well. And I moved a bunch from up here. It's just ridiculous. I can't believe that I've done this. And like the amount of time that we have spent on it, I think that's what's the most ridiculous to me about this. It's just that like, we've been doing this for years. And why? What, like, but it was worth it. Oh, I'll make the lot haunted, yeah. When we upload it to the gallery, I mean, I can even make it haunted right now, so we don't forget. Absolutely. Perfect. Can I put the fog machines? Oh, we can maybe line up some fog machines in here. That could be kind of interesting. I would be down for that. I guess we can also put some more graves along the back row. Or along this like left side, because there's some space for them. It would have been easier if I had them in my inventory still, unfortunately. Okay. The OG Piper was from April 5th, 2021. I know, isn't that wild? Time flies when you're playing a silly Sims Legacy Challenge for 4 years straight. You know what? I'm putting them back in my inventory. I can't do this. It's such a pain. If I do this, I'll have them all over there. It's easier to do. I do like the idea of a fancy dedicated space for our legacy heirs too. So this will be better. Once we have more room for it, we'll lay them out really nice. I can put the crypt back afterward. Whoops. And you, and you, and you. Okay. So, does one fit right there? I won't do it. I don't like it. All the way down this way. Declan, Biscuit. A lot of these would have been pets. Yeah, I'm recording this. I would very much like to post this on my YouTube channel. I think that would be so funny. So I am recording this. I'm just picturing the video where it's like, I built a graveyard for 1,000 graves. You know, like it's just, I think there's a lot of potential there. Okay, how far forward you would go there? That's not so bad. And it's not even clickbait, yeah. It's actually 1,001. Believe it or not. It's even better than that. Oh, if we can get all of the strangers' graves to fit in this section, that would be so perfect. Like, that is the ideal scenario to me. Is there anywhere else? I guess this could probably be shrunk a little bit more. The day I first streamed this legacy was the day I got my appointment for my first COVID vaccine. Wow. I remember that. Now that you point that out, I remember that. That is fascinating. That really just shows you how long ago it was. Seriously, like... Alright, that'll be fine. Time. That's everything. That's all of the graves from over there. Some of these could probably get rearranged a little bit too, but we'll do that next. I'm gonna move this. So I know that I would like to have our very fancy section up here, because this is where, yeah, scoot over a little bit more. This is where Piper, her husband, and her son will go. Fancy, okay? And then we have 3 more random ones. And I guess I was gonna do it like this. I don't really know if I like that. And 3 more random ones. I can put you here. 1, 2, 3. You can go up a little bit more. I don't know, chat. I'm not sure if I like it. Would it have been better, like, more in this main central location? I'll save again. Could it use fencing in? Maybe, maybe. I don't know. I don't really want to put a fence because I feel like I'm gonna have to just like basically put it in there. And I mean, I suppose I could move some of the landscaping and it would be okay, but what do you think? Wait, let me get the gate again. Because we're using the big giant gates. It might end up looking better like this. I don't know. So there's 3 over there. How wide is this? 666 simoleons. Okay. So it would be something like that. No, that cannot be right. Oh, it's supposed to be from here. Yeah, that'll do it. That's more like it. I do not like the lighting being on this. The lighting like that is terrible. And by lighting, I mean like literally the lighting. Like I don't like the decor lights. Okay, so I need to have 9 on each side. And maybe it's better if we just give ourselves 10. Okay. Like maybe instead of trying to do it with 9, we try and do it with 10 in each section. Because we could do that, and I can just get a couple of the extra sims, because there's more sims that are important to us than we've used, you know? Okay, you need to go, like, all the way back. Okay. Five. You need to be there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Those are correct. I guess also we could get rid of Piper's husband and her son. I just thought she deserved something special. But we could just have Piper have like a very special place, you know? Or, you know what we could do? Maybe Piper could have one that's kind of central. And maybe there could be like a crypt in the back, but Piper's is like kind of in the middle of everything. I wonder if I could put Piper's on a platform even. You know, like make hers really special. And we'll put trees back. I'm not gonna get rid of the tree. I'm just, you know, moving it for now because we can have it be asymmetrical instead. But that maybe feels better. So she can have her big fancy one right there in the middle. Perfect. Put a fancy pergola over it. Do you think so? I don't know how to best do it. I wonder if she could have like a fancy fence though. So it looks really special. I don't know. That could be good. And then we would get, so this is Bennett. That's Piper's husband. That's Peter, who's Piper's son. Then we have Peter's son, Clayton. Clayton's daughter, Clayla. Clayla's son, Carson. Jackie. Holly. Poppy. Jam. Barry. And then Flossie is the start of Not So Berry. This is actually even better. And then Tomato is number 2 of Not So Berry. And then Honey was number 3. So all of a sudden, it's gone like really nicely in order. And it fits them on each side. Both legacies on 2 separate halves. All because I put Piper's husband instead of her. Yeah, we should color coordinate decorations on them. That looks pretty good. I feel good about this. All right, we have to like change, sorry. Oh my God, you have to like move it off. Display as gravestone, put it back. Move it off. Don't light a candle. This is gonna be a pain. Display as gravestone, put it back. Okay. I want them all to be gravestones. I want to have like the same gravestones everywhere. Oh yeah, make sure we save so we don't destroy any by accident. But this will be cute because we can put decorations to match each Not So Berry gen. This is gonna take me another stream. We're not gonna finish this today, are we? It's okay. We're just prolonging our Not So Berry enjoyment. It's okay. If we can just get these started, that would be good. But that one's already fine. Okay, good. Let's do these next. Maybe I'll just put them all directly in front of their headstones or their thingies so it's easier to do. Yeah, Not So Berry finale part 6. Exactly. Oh, you know what? Maybe we should have picked a fancier gravestone. You're right. Maybe we should have displayed them with like something a little bit nicer than what the peasants have. You calling them peasants is hilarious. Maybe our legacy Sims could have all the same matchy one, but like slightly improved. I really like this one, honestly. I've always liked that one. Maybe I will do that one. Okay. Yeah, I like ours being fancy. That feels right. Display as, okay. We're almost there. This is so silly. I'm glad that they fit. It's like a miracle that they all fit, because I was worried that they weren't going to. That's really nice. We can change the color of them to be like a little bit of a darker gray. And maybe Piper's can be a lighter color just for like further separation to make her stand out a bit better because she's the founder. Okay. Oops. Just trying to place them in the mausoleum. I don't want that. Can Moss's grave have moss on it? Yeah, I can do that. That would be kind of fun. Display as... Okay. Dan just turned my lights off. It's so annoying. Never buy a key light. Never buy an Elgato key light. You'll regret it. Everything's bad about them. He would have just pressed like his Stream Deck button to turn all of his lights off, but he got me in the process. All right. That is lovely. Let's start thinking about some of these. So, baby.move objects on. I'm gonna put like, I think if we can get some flowers for every color, Like if the red gen could have some really pretty red flowers, I would like that. I don't really know which ones. Those are nice for the red gen. I don't want to use the same thing over and over again. But we can try and like, oh, I should save again. Give them flowers and give them like things that fit with their generation. I would like to give them like 2 things. The flowers are more important to me than like things though. I care more about flowers than having like an item. Maybe they could have their flowers on the left side and then the item in the front. Like there's is there like a model rocket ship or anything? Commemorative freeze ray for the mint gen. Astro model rocket for the yellow gen because she's an astronaut. See, stuff like that. I don't know if any of the flowers are very minty. We need like blue. Oh, these ones are. You have to raise them up yourself, but that's okay. Okay, grave is gray. Yeah, I'll put flowers on the other side. I'm not gonna like leave the other side empty, Annie, don't worry. We'll put stuff on both sides of it. That kind of works for the gray gen. And he's like into fitness, so maybe he could have like a soccer ball. Then we have Raisin, who's purple. She was into everything. Like literally everything. Those aren't the most purple looking, are they? Maybe those could be good. But a fitness trophy for him? I guess we could give him a trophy. I do like the soccer ball, but maybe he could have like a football trophy or something. Tomato was a politician. And then I'm trying to remember what the skills are exactly. Charisma and serial romantic. Oh, that's right. Maybe the VIP bucket, because she was a serial romantic. She was on a lot of dates. So she would probably like that. I kind of like that. Okay. So Raisin, the purple gen literally does everything. You're in the fast food, the doctor, and then the entertainer career. But you're supposed to quit your job and then join the entertainer career. So maybe she could have like a... She stops being a doctor to like take up entertainment. Maybe she could have a guitar at the end of her grave. It's not on it, it's next to it. But I feel like that is appropriate for her. Right? I don't know. The orange gen is into baking and crime. So do CDs. Oh, we could do that. I don't know. I'll come back to it. Let me get the baking stuff before I forget. Those could be good. Maybe the bag of money. The like Duffalo cash. That feels right. Barbie was a horse girl, but also a writer. So I might give her like a stack of books. Maybe they could be kind of pretty pink for her. Imagine having a bag of cash on your grave. Yeah, it's kind of funny. I haven't used that one yet. Then Princess is the peach gen. I don't know what comes in peach. What about like the Get Famous florals? They're a little bit more rainbowy than this. That's not really peachy at all, is it? No. Colors, pink and orange. Anything peachy. Oh, these could be kind of peachy, maybe. That one's kind of peach. I don't like it sized up, though. No, I don't like that one either. Oh, what about this one? Those could be good for her. Who came up with these colors? And then, so the peach gen is a goofball. We joined the like comedy stuff. We're a detective for a while. I don't know what to put there for her. Yeah, Wedding Stories has this. This is a little bit peachy. But I already used that one. I guess you can't really tell. I think the microphone maybe is too much. Oh, the voodoo doll. That could be fun. Because that's very mischief skill. I think that could work for us. Okay. And then Moss, obviously, our beloved. Moss is a geek, like computer whiz, tech guru. We lived in like a Shrek themed house. We're named Moss. You know that little moss ball item from Animal Crossing? That would have been perfect. I wonder if I could put the moss carpet. The moss carpet doesn't really like, you can't really size or like raise them up though. Like when you try and raise them up, it gets like, do you see how it does that? As soon as you raise it up, if you move the camera angle, it gets really weird. Isn't there one? Is there? Oh, it's the aquarium. Is that what we're thinking of? Yeah, there's not like a plant, but there is one in the aquarium. So there you go. There's a moss ball aquarium. And then we have Jort, who's blue. I want to get some pretty blue flowers. I kind of honestly would like to use like, I know I had these minty ones before, but I like these blue ones for Jort. I think those could be kind of pretty. I'll do it again. And Jort was a photographer, so we could get a camera. I feel like that could be good. Aww. Little nods to them. Now, the ones on this side, this is gonna sound really bad, but the ones on this side matter a little bit less to me. Like, I'm further removed from these, so I just want to give them flowers. Like, they don't really need to have a thing for each of them. Like, as long as they've got flowers, I feel okay. Sorry if that's mean. It's just been a long time, so. Maybe you could be red, I don't know. Some of these are really chaotic, aren't they? Oh, the little Love Struck set is super nice. We could totally do those. I might get another one over here. That one's a bit more exciting. Maybe I do this one. No, they aren't the spouses. These are from the first gen of the so I played 10 generations of a legacy, and then I played Not So Berry in the same save, but like we just kind of kept going. So we started Not So Berry on like Gen 11, basically. So these are the first 10 gens. That's the second 10 gens. One of them, Carson is, what, this one? Maybe Carson could have a car. No, maybe I shouldn't, because then I'm playing favorites. I don't want to play favorites. Can we tour all 1001 graves with detailed explanations now? Yeah, Dika, sure. I think I might call it here for the day, and we'll have to come back and finish it another time. Because there's just too much. We have so much left to finish. We've got all the graves placed now. This is just where we're gonna be thinking about like terrain paint, rearranging the rest of these that I haven't figured out, decor, plants, like all of that stuff. I didn't forget Piper. I just want to do something more for her. And so I want to think about it when we come back next time. I didn't forget. That was not an accident. I intentionally haven't done it because I want to be able to I want to like build out around the grave more, I think. So that's why we're not doing it yet. But it looks pretty big. Let's look at it from Manage Worlds. Every time I zoom out, it's shocking. Do you think so? It is a little bit shocking when I zoom out, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna look even more shocking from the map. Ready? Ravenwood. Yeah, we talked about putting... Oh, you can't even see them all. That's rude. Okay, so here's the plan for the stream schedule. I'm not going to be live tomorrow because we have a bunch of wedding stuff to do tomorrow. We're like picking up Dan's suit and stuff. So I won't be able to stream tomorrow. I'm going to take the day to really focus. And then on Thursday, my kit comes out. So we're going to be building with the new kit. I might do a stream on Thursday building with like all 3 of the kits together, just to kind of see the vibes. And then on Friday, we're gonna do another build with just my kit, and also some of the devs from that worked on the kit are gonna come and join our stream for about half an hour. So I'm gonna go live at 4 o'clock Eastern time. The Sims devs will be here at 5 o'clock Eastern time, and we're gonna get to talk to 2 of them about the kit, which will be kind of fun. We're gonna get to like talk about the process a little bit more and things. It's just kind of interesting to hear from like actual people. So I'll like introduce them and everything on the stream, and we'll get to talk to them for a little bit, and then we'll go back to building. So we'll like build for a bit, talk to them, and then go back to building on Friday. And then on Saturday, we're probably gonna play with the kits more. We're gonna be on like mega kit vibes for the next few days. I think maybe on Monday we could try and finish this. Let me write that down actually. I know that's like kind of far away, but hey, it's a busy week. A busy week is going on, so we've got just a lot to get to see, basically. So I'm excited about it. It was so weird because I like posted my stream schedule, but I couldn't tell you anything. So here I post the stream schedule and I'm like, hee, we're gonna build. That's all. Yeah, with my kit. If you want to see a little bit more about it, I did post a video today where we reacted and talked about all of the news from the live stream today. Tomorrow we're gonna, on YouTube, go over all of the houses that they updated today, and then on Thursday I'll show off the kit more, so we'll get to talk about it more on Thursday. I think on YouTube on Thursday, we're gonna do like a first impression style regular review like I always do for all the kits. And then on Friday, I'm gonna post like more of an in-depth deep dive on my kit specifically. Because the Sims team like wants to be able to see the script before I post that one, because it's like I have to get approval for concept art to show and stuff like that. So I need a little bit more time with that one. So hopefully Friday, maybe Saturday. Depends how long it takes for them to get to see it. First impression on my kit, yeah. I mean, it sounds really dumb to say that, but I also haven't seen it in my own game yet. Like, I've seen all of the pictures, and they've like shared their screen on Zoom to me, but I haven't physically seen it in my game. And that's different, you know? Like, to see it and be able to use it in that way is different than seeing like what somebody else is showing you. So it will kind of be a first impression still. But yeah, there's a lot to talk about. And of course, I haven't seen the other 2 kits at all. Like, I have no idea what comes in those. So we'll get to play with those too. That's gonna be a long video. 3 kits coming out this week is wild. Thanks, Dika. That's nice of you. You guys are really nice to me about this. I really appreciate it. I'm glad that you're excited. It means a lot to me. So, okay, let's go find somebody to raid then. We'll go see who else live. I assume everybody is probably yapping about, oh man. Hold on, it's coming back. I assume everybody's probably yapping about the stream from today, because it's all we want to talk about. Ooh, Oh my god, stop. I opened my own stream. I don't want to hear myself talk. Oh, Gluon's live. Gluon's never live when I'm live. We don't usually get to raid Gluon. Let's go raid him. That sounds like fun, because usually Gluon streams like so late compared to me. So we can go say hi to Dr. Gluon. How about that? Okay, have a wonderful rest of your night, everybody. I will see you on Thursday for the big kit day. Thank you for hanging out with me, and I will catch you all then. All right. Thank you so much. Goodbye.